eye. This shows you it doesn't matter what age you are. It's never too early. It's never too late to use MIE. It's devised for a superstar originally, and we'll get Richard to explain the story behind it. But it's about firming the skin around the eye area, the dark bags, the fine lines and wrinkles. That's a result after 15 minutes. And remember, you're getting 2.
And not just under the eyes, over the eyes. Look how it lifts the hoodiness on the eyes as well, so you can really see your makeup better, or your eyes look more open. You just look more like your eyes are the first thing people see. We know that bundle's going to be massively busy. It virtually is a buy one get one free, but we've got a second bundle option that is brand new today with us as well, which is our producer's favourite, and this is something you'll always want to have in your handbag.
This is a lip plumping treatment, but you're not getting one for £31.99, you're getting 2. Maybe you want to keep one and give one away as a gift. £31.99 gets you 2 of the 3D lip plumping treatments. And what does it do? Well, let's take a look at the picture, because after 2 minutes, look at the difference it makes. The definition to the lip, the gloss and the glow to the lip, the fine lines seem reduced after 2 minutes.
More hydrated. It looks actually like she's already got lip gloss and lipstick on. She hasn't. This is just actually the lip plumping treatment. So apply and you can just go out as you are, because you look, it even brings out the colour of your natural lips even more. However, if you do want to apply lipstick, just take it off and then apply the lipstick, because after 2 minutes it's done that plumping effect, which is just incredible.
The other thing is there's no tingle, there's no sting with this, like some products that are out there, but you get those fabulous results in 2 minutes. So 489183 for the lip plumping treatment. What else have we got back in stock? Now, we don't normally have a lot of stock of this. We've got a bit more than we would normally have, but you're going to have to be quick for it. This is the Tri-Active Hyaluronic Serum, and it's all about results. There's been a panel who tested this hyaluronic serum.
I can remember when we very first launched this, I worked with Richard, and my goodness, I think we lost it in 20 minutes. It was an absolute favourite. It's like no other hyaluronic serum that you've used, and you'll see why. There's 3 different sort of active serums, hyaluronic serums in there that get really deep into the skin. Everybody liked the texture. 95% after 15 minutes, my lines and wrinkles looked reduced.
That's exactly what you want. My skin feeling smoother, my skin feeling softer, my skin feeling more hydrated. 100% of the participants said those statements that you see there. So if you want to get that, shop ahead. 074869 is your item number.
And that's all about brighter, smoother, younger looking skin. And honestly, it will be like no other hyaluronic acid that you've used in the past. It is phenomenal, as is our next product. Now, this is just a sneaky preview of some of the products. We're going to run through everything with Richard. We've got the founder with us, but take a look at the before and after with this. And this is actually a split screen. And this is amazing in 2 weeks, because the neck area is such a different skin to the rest of your face, and it's a really tricky area to improve. But look at the difference in 2 weeks. It's actually sort of ironed those lines out so much. You can see she's obviously been sunbathing, the whiteness of the inside of the line.
Yeah, it just brightens. It reduces the colour intensity of age spots as well. It increases hydration levels. After 2 weeks, to get that kind of result after all that sun damage, amazing. Should be $39.50 down to $23.99. 003109 is your item
And we've
number.
seen incredible live sort of befores and afters with that product as well. Honestly, you'll be blown away how quickly that can make a difference to an area I think lots of us try to hide. But when it's summer, you want to get your neck out and wear nice dresses, and that allows you to do that. Check everything out on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. Remember, if you're buying anything from MIE, My Instant Effects, that's what this brand is all about. It's all about proven and real visible results. It's our most rebought range here on ShopOnTV, and there's a reason for that. It seems to do for everybody what it says on the tin.
It certainly does. So pay that one postage across the range, fill up your basket, but be quick. Some of the items are a little bit lower in stock.
AM and PM do shop for that really smartly today, because I am worried about tonight, because we've had 2 very, very, very busy nights, and we know this is an absolute favourite.
We've got to get to the founder who joins us for these shows and gives us all the information that we need to know. And this man is the reason why this is the most rebought product here at ShopOnTV. Lovely Richard Mears joins us.
It's your products.
Oh, but without him.
Without him, no, absolutely. It's so nice to have the founder, and it's so nice to know your background, because you've just got a few years sort of experience?
Well, you know, a few.
What's the statement you always say about?
Oh, I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product I've been involved with ever.
And why is that?
Because for 20 odd years, it's getting longer and longer. 20 odd years, I was developing and helping develop products for many household name brands.
Right.
On the high street and very high-priced items.
Designer items as well.
So I think the highest priced one was £900 a jar.
Wow.
Wowzer.
But you did from one to the other, didn't you?
Yes.
And that's why you confidently say
2,000 products.
Amazing.
Something like that.
So, how did this all happen? Why did you start your own range?
Well.
Oh, sorry. 10% of AM/PM has already sold out.
You haven't even told us yet.
Told you it wasn't Richard. It's the brand. They absolutely love. It's the results actually. We did warn you. 10% of the stock already sold out and gone. So this is going to be one of those products I think that we'll lose quite early.
So let's get to it quickly.
Yes,
I might as well go.
No, don't go.
Don't go. So why did you start your own brand?
Well, several reasons. Number one, most people coming to me when they want to develop a product would spend a lot of their money on advertising, celebrity endorsements, influencers. They cost a fortune.
Yeah.
People do not understand how much influencers cost. And when it comes to the goo, the product on the inside, but I call it the goo, because I'm a beaker stirrer, you know, that was last on the list. So on the packaging, they would rely on talking about their ingredients. Whenever somebody talks about the ingredients, they're talking about something else, not themselves. And they would say contains, I don't know, contains Cynake. Cynake is clinically proven to reduce your wrinkles 52% in 28 days. But that's saying Cynake over there can do it. If I could do it, I would say I will reduce your wrinkles. So when you look at the package, you think it's saying it will reduce my wrinkles. It's not. It's saying
it's saying that ingredients, but is there enough of that ingredient in the actual product to make that difference?
And so that's number one. And I wanted to do products that give you real and visible results. So we don't want to reduce the appearance of wrinkle. We want to reduce your wrinkle. We don't want to say your skin appears brighter. We want to say your skin is brighter. But we don't want to just say that. We want to tell you by how much in how long.
And we can, because everything is proven and clinically proven.
And the other thing is, very often, I mean, the biggest retailer, beauty retailer in the UK, can't say the name, but you can guess which one it is, the biggest one, did a survey of its customers, and 80% of their customers said that they found skincare difficult to shop. Right. So is this product right for my ethnicity? Is this product right for my skin type? Is this product right for my age? Right. The good news here is, if you are 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 or 70, we've proven it works for you. We've proven it reduces wrinkles. If you are oily, T-zone, dry or combination, do you know what? We've proven it works on you. If you're Asian, Caucasian, Afro-Caribbean or Hispanic, we've proven it works on you. Because in our clinical testing, we cover everything. If you're male or female, it works on you.
And we'll see that with the befores and afters, and we'll get straight underway with what you're actually getting, because I know we are really busy on this, and I'm really worried that it is going to go before we've actually got through the actual duo, because we've got the PM and the AM. Can we start with the PM, because this was one of your very first products?
Yeah, and it's my favourite. As you always know, I always just stole the virtues of the PM. Yes, with the PM, there is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin it does not improve, which is a really powerful statement. You have to think about it for a minute. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin it does not improve.
Fabulous.
So we'll get on to what it does in a moment, but how do you apply it? It's a very active product, which means there's a lot of actives in there, so it has less water in it. So what you have to do, or what we recommend you do, is just like one pump, that's it, but put it on the back of your hand. Then you apply it like you would a colour. So dot your finger in there and just dot it around your skin, and then just smooth it in. So when it's on your hand, it's warming. When it's on your skin on the dot, it's warming. Because it's got less water, it's slightly less mobile. It's very, very active.
Right.
And then because it's warmed through your skin, you just smooth it on. Face, eyes, sleep. So cleanse, apply face, eyes, sleep.
And that's it.
Nothing else.
I was meant to say 20% of the stock has sold out and gone, however.
Approaching a quarter of the stock that we've got on the AM/PM duo, so please be quick. Get this in your basket, check it out. £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments, 045001. Remember, normally the night cream on its own, £49.50.
It is both. Our favourite bundle always, and we've had 2 massively busy shows this week, and we knew tonight was going to be exactly the same. So do pop it in your basket and check it out as soon as you can. So nice and easy to apply. Should we have a look at the results? Because it is the result. That's what we want, isn't it?
Yeah, so whenever anyone says, you know, my skin appears firmer, you should, or whenever somebody says your skin, you know, will appear, what does appear mean? Is it firmer or is it not firmer? So let's look at this before and after. This lady's 57 on the left. She's a beautiful lady, great skin. On the right, she's still a beautiful lady and great skin, but now she looks younger.
She does.
Why does she look younger? It's just 60 minutes. Primarily, it's because of the brightness of the skin. It's what's called luminosity. So because the brighter that skin is, the brighter the skin you have, the younger you look. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So to be brighter, we have to energize the skin, yes. We have to hydrate the skin, yes. But we also have to smooth the skin, and we're smoothing the skin by plumping it. So to get brightness, you need hydration, you need smooth skin, you need energy. So the more light that reflects off your skin, the brighter you will appear. And that's just 60 minutes. Its full result is about 8 hours from now.
So whilst you're sleeping, working, but after 60 minutes, look at that. You can see the cheekbones better, the jawline seems, you know, better. She just looks so much, you know, more youthful.
The evenness to the skin as well. Really, she looks really well, doesn't she?
She wouldn't need to wear makeup, really.
And that's the funny thing. When you use this product, within 3 days, anyone who knows you will primarily say, you look well.
Great.
They don't say you look younger. They don't say, where have your wrinkles gone? They don't say, your skin looks very smooth today. All they'll say is, you look well.
Have you been away? You look really good.
Now, we've changed the picture, and this is what we're talking about when it comes to any ethnicity, isn't it?
Yeah, we like to try and show you different ages, different ethnicities, different skin types. So Asian skin, they age very, 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 very well. On the left-hand side, she's great. On the right-hand side is fairly astounding here. I call this a mother-daughter moment.
Well, it is that difference, isn't it?
You know, to me, I think she looks about 15 years younger. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's just my opinion. So again, on the right-hand side, you can see smoother, you can see brighter. Look at those cheekbones, the shape of the face. Everything has got improved. That's just 60 minutes. Again, its full result is about 8 hours from now. So these are clinical photos. We have to prove that it's the same distance. We have to prove it's the same.
Yeah,
we have to have a camera taking a picture of the camera taking the picture to prove it's the same filter, it's the same lighting, etc., etc., etc. So again, that's just 60 minutes.
And this is nice because this is a younger skin, but still a great improvement.
Yeah, this lady's, I think she's about 29 or something like that. Again, you can see a fresher, smoother, more even skin tone.
It's the evenness, isn't it? Yeah.
And again, it's just 60 minutes. So what we're showing you, and we'll show you numbers as well, we can show you numbers as well, is that we're testing on all different age profiles. We're testing on different ethnicities. We test on male and female, and we'll have male shots as well. And all of our products are man-friendly. They're very man-friendly.
Very much
You don't have to be a clever dickie to use it.
No.
You know, ladies will apply it properly. Guys, you can just rub it in your hands and put it on. It's not a problem. And it's not overly fragrant. It's a very light floral.
Yeah.
So it's very...
and the container's very unisex as well. So it could be in your gym bag, your man bag. It could be in your, you know...
And it's just one pump.
Yes.
Yeah. Men like very good instructions when it comes to skin. One pump only.
Good to go.
Don't overuse. You won't make it work any better. You'll just waste it. So put a small amount on and you'll feel if that's right. Shall we look at numbers? Because it is all about the fact this has been clinically proven. And talk us through what elasticity is.
So elasticity is if you pinch your skin, how fast does it spring back? When we're young, you can hardly pinch your skin, it springs back really quickly. As we age, we lose collagen and different things, and when you pinch your skin, it tends to stay up.
Yes, yeah.
So that's what elasticity is. So what we do is we're very transparent. We like to show you our lowest, our average, and our highest. I don't know any brand which shows you their lowest figures.
No.
We're very proud of our lowest figures. So we show you our lowest figures to show we had a 100% success rate. We always refer to the average. So in 1 hour, on average, 99% firmer skin, double the strength. And then we have what's called a cumulative build. And this is very important with the products, is that day after day after day after day after day, you get a better and better result. So we're just demonstrating it here. And we've got about 70 or 80 of these stats, but we'll bore you to death. So 1 hour, 99%, 4 weeks average, 131%, 6 weeks average, 148%. If you are, if you're over 40, and we test all the way up to 70s, you're more likely to be between average and highest. Those highest figures are going to be in our 60 and 70-year-olds. Our lowest results are going to be on our 20s and 30s.
So never think your skin is it's too late to make a change, because actually in older skin you could see the biggest changes.
Yeah, the older your skin or the worse condition your skin is, the more dramatic the change will be.
Now, I must just warn you, 30% now of the entire bundle is sold out. Actually, no, sorry, over what now?
Over a third of the stock now is gone. And we've only shown you half of the kit so far.
And we haven't even got through that one.
No, we haven't said the AM yet. So we'll give you these details straight away. So the hydration here, obviously we know a hydrated skin is obviously going to be a younger looking skin. Great result, amazing results.
Yeah, so, people say long-lasting moisturisation. Moisturisation is only ever temporary. You can only measure it in a short space of time. Hydration is deep within your skin. If you're hydrated, you're automatically moisturised. So hydration is drinking water. Moisturisation is standing in the shower. So, we don't want to say long-lasting. If you apply this at 9 o'clock at night, at 9 o'clock the next morning, on average, you're 117% more hydrated.
12 hours later.
12 hours later. It doesn't take 12 hours to work.
No.
12 hours later, you're still 117 on average. Our worst result, 74%. Again, if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and higher. So that 181% is more likely to be on one of our 70-year-olds.
That's mind-blowing, isn't it? 12 hours later. Now, we are going to have to look very quickly at the AM. We're going to have to move away from this, I think, because we're going to sell out of it far too early in the show. We're almost approaching half the stock. So could we just look at some befores and afters of the AM just very quickly and talk us through the improvements in just 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes. So with the AM, it's a bit like the PM. It's a multi-purpose product, so you cleanse and apply. 2 minutes later, after you've applied the product, same with the night cream, it's totally absorbed.
Right.
You don't feel anything on your skin. Some people get confused.
Yes.
They touch their skin and think, I'm not moisturised. No, no, no. Everything we do is inside your skin.
It's working.
So it's a corrector, it's a hydrator, it's a brightener. So in this particular case, it's got everything that the night cream has in it, but at lower levels, because your body is primarily on repair at night, so it's like a booster. Then we add some extra ingredients in to give you what you would normally want in a day cream. They're very often called moisturizers, but we don't concentrate on moisturization. That's only a temporary. Hydration, we'll give you some stats and figures. So this lady, 57, quite a famous model actually. Do I have to say much about that?
No.
Look at the brightness of skin. Yes, so for brighter skin, we need hydration, we need smoother skin, and we need plumper skin. They're all delivered there. Look under the eye, and specifically on the day cream, look at the cheeks.
Yeah.
They're like lifted and shaped.
It's like
13 minutes.
Yeah, it's like she's got contouring, someone's doing her contouring. But she's completely clean-faced. She's just applied the AM. That is phenomenal. It's great for the guys as well. We're going to have to thunder through these because this stock is depleting really, really quickly. He looks so
very handsome devil.
He looks great before, but he looks like he's had a month's holiday after.
Yeah, again, it's because we work with the skin's metabolism. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, it doesn't matter what age profile you are, it doesn't matter what skin type you are, it's going to work on you. So this guy, I think he was about 35, 36, but you can see the brighter skin, you can see the smoother skin. Again, those cheekbones are coming out, not as much as the lady, but they're still coming out. And again, that's 30 minutes. And very simple to use. One pump on the back of your hand, put your finger in, dot it round. Now, if you're going to wear makeup, that's not very good English. If you're going to use makeup, within 2 minutes you can do your makeup.
Right.
But what we find, and what our reports from our customers are, is that a lot of people stop wearing makeup on a daily basis.
We saw that why, and you know, that before and after.
So these are even front of house people. These are receptionists. They're working in shops, hairdressers, you know, this type of thing.
Who would normally always wear makeup.
They're always. All they're doing, the mascara. Everyone wears mascara. Ladies cannot seem to even get out of the bedroom without wearing mascara.
So literally, lipstick or our lip
they get up, boom, boom, mascara, walk out the door. We can show you some stats. So moisturization. No, we talk hydration. That's deeper within the skin. So hydration, we want to say long lasting, so we measured it. When I say we, it's fully independent clinical labs, but not us.
Yeah.
So long lasting, 24 hours later, on average 27% more hydrated. 24, so you apply at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning. From that single and first application, you're still 27% more hydrated. Our worst result on a 20-year-old, 12%, 100% success rate.
Brilliant.
Obviously 40% is probably on a 70-year-old. So if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. But even on our youngest clients, or not clients, on the participants within the study, 12%, 24 hours later. Not long lasting, because what is long lasting?
Yeah, how long is long lasting?
I mean, to me and you.
I don't get that.
To Hayley, different.
Don't get rude before we've even got to 2 a.m.
Luminosity build. This is the terminology that's used within testing for the brightness of skin. So for laser treatment, costs a lot of money, is quite painful. You have to hide your head in a bag for a week. The best expected result, 7 to 9%.
God.
In here, average 8% in 30 minutes.
Brilliant.
So you can compare this with laser treatment. That's amazing.
Exactly. Our worst result on a 20-year-old, it would have been 5%. Our highest, so that would be on one of our 70, 11%. I mean, 11% is sort of unheard of in terms of luminosity build, especially within that 30-minute period.
We are going to have to stop you. We're so busy on this. 045 001 is your item number. Over half the stock has already sold out and gone, but that's when we get a problem.
Yeah.
Because so many other people are ordering.
And we're just hearing how many of you have got this bundle in your basket. Now, do take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3, £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. If you've never shopped with us before, you just need the item number at the top of the screen, 045 001, and you can shop on the website, shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone, 033 33 241 241. But be quick.
Do remember, it is our most rebought range here at Shop on TV. It's our best-selling beauty range to new customers as well. And this is the best-selling bundle, but we're very confident it's not going to last the show, because in the first, how long we've been on? Half an hour, not even half an hour we haven't been on, and over half the stock has already gone. So we're going to move away from it because we don't want you to be too disappointed that you've missed out. Get it in your basket, check your basket through. Do remember, not yours until you check out. And what that means is if we say we've got 5 left, and I've been saying this the last 3 nights because we've just been so busy, if we've got 5 left and 195 people are ordering, it will be the first 5 people that check out that will get it. So 190 people will miss out. And a couple of nights ago, 250 people missed out, because that's exactly what happens, and that's what's happening right now.
Now, speaking of which, 75% of the stock is now allocated into people's baskets. So if you want to get this, get it in a basket and check it out sooner rather than later. Remember, you shop everything on the website, and you'll only pay 1 postage per order. So if you want to multi-order, that's exactly what you can do. There's your day and night, your AM and your PM at £16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. You can take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3 if you pay online, remember. ShopOnTV.co.uk. We've got brand new bundles, 2 brand new bundles that we are going to feature throughout the show, but we've got to go to our neck and chest serum.
Should we show you straight away why we have to go to the neck and chest? Should we look at the split screen? A quarter of the stock has already sold out and gone. And Richard, all we've seen is this picture. Tell us about this.
And who it is.
Yes.
I get into trouble every time.
We like getting
but I love saying
it. You love it.
It's like that old thing, isn't it? I hate it when you go, but I love watching you leave.
Oh.
So this is, in fact, my mother-in-law. I developed it for my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law at this stage was 65. Clearly likes the sun. On the left-hand side you can see a turkey neck. I think I called it once an armadillo, which she was very disappointed with.
Shocking.
So you can see those deep dark lines. The darker the line, the deeper the wrinkle, because light doesn't get to the bottom.
Okay.
Right.
So the darker that shadow, the deeper the line. On the right-hand side, this is a 2-week photo. You can see lots of white lines. Those white lines are the base of the wrinkle that we've pulled out. The sun never got there. So, so for my mother-in-law, if you're over 40, we never used to wear sun.
No sunscreen.
We were terrible.
You'd put oil on and fry, lie and fry. And ladies used to have those
reflectors.
The tinfoil reflectors.
Go on, sun,
we were
damage my neck even more.
Exactly.
And especially for ladies, especially after menopause, when you lose like 20% of your collagen production, that skin becomes looser. And around the neck, that really shows. If you want to guess anyone's age, eyes, neck.
Right.
Eyes, forehead, neck, but eyes, neck, give it away.
And it can't really limit you as a lady as to what you wear, because if you've got an aged neck, when you get into the summer, you panic, you don't want to show your neck, you don't want to put a really nice necklace on, you'll wear a higher neckline, whereas really you'd like to wear a more low-cut
wear scarves all
dress.
the time.
Yeah, that's it. So honestly, the difference. Well, actually, we did a live before and after the studio, which we must see, because
yeah, this is Helen Disney, and I think she doesn't mind us saying her age. She is mid-70s, should we say?
She looks great.
And we know how good this product is, but we were blown away.
But this is live. This is live in this studio.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't think I have to say much about that, really.
It's firmed, that skin, which that skin is a really difficult skin to work with.
It's much thinner. Most brands will take their day cream and then change the fragrance and call it a neck cream. I know, because I've done it many, many times. But the neck is a different skin. It's more like the skin around your eye.
Right.
So it has less sebaceous glands and is much thinner. So what we're doing is we're thickening, yes, we're brightening, yes, we're firming, yes, we're taking down wrinkles, yes, but we actually also thicken the skin a little bit as well. This is the most emotional response we get from clients. You know, with things like, you have changed my life. I've fallen in love with my neck again.
Didn't you have a model that cried?
Yes.
And it wasn't you that had upset her, which is what I thought. But it was
Barb's. Barb's in America. She was also at the time 73, something like that. And I told the story of one review we got, which was, you have changed my life. I can now wear that necklace that my husband bought me for our diamond wedding anniversary. I could never wear it before. And as I was telling this story, Barb started to have tears running down her eyes. And I said, oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. And I was thinking, you know, have you stuck some product in your eye or something? She said, no. But she was looking at her own before and after in the screen.
Seeing the difference.
And she was saying, you know, you've made me think that I can now wear that necklace my husband bought me for my birthday last year, which I've never been able to wear, because the necklace draws the eye to your cleavage and your neck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Necks give you away. And especially for ladies, you can cover it up, you can scarf it, you can, you know, high, what do they call them, polar necks, roller necks.
Roll necks,
Why? If you've got it, flaunt it.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's the most emotional response we get. So when I had that result on my mother-in-law, whose name is Suzanne. Hi, Suzanne, if you're watching.
Hi, Suzanne.
She hates it every time I mention her name.
Does.
You know, I thought this is such a good product, we'll launch it. But I only did it for my mother-in-law originally.
Can we see
then we saw that 2-week result.
See that split screen? And can we just warn you, half the entire stock already sold out.
In a few moments, my word.
This is why, in 2 weeks, look at the difference. That tough skin has suddenly gone so much smoother, but also so much firmer. But the white lines on the after, it's where those very deep wrinkles have been sort of pulled out, ironed out. Can you imagine having that confidence to wear that necklace, to wear that low-cut dress, to feel younger again? But sadly, we are going to have to move away from this because 50% of the stock has already sold out.
You've hit the nail on the head there. It's about not falling in love with you, but the confidence you feel. If you're continuously hiding something and then all of a sudden you don't have to hide something, how do you feel? How do you feel? How much better do you feel? And it's not, I hate the word beauty and beautiful, right? I hate them. I never use them. But why can't you have the best you can be?
Yeah.
And why hide your neck when you don't have to? Because we can make that difference.
I think this is why your range is our best-selling,
rebought range,
product here. at ShopOnTV, because it
People
does
see
do
their own results.
exactly that. It gives you that confidence because you see the difference in your skin. But that we are going to have to move away from the neck. So jot down those details.
The price is brilliant, isn't it?
3109.
At this stage, I'll go home early.
Yeah, you are aiming for an early finish. $23.99 the price on that.
But that improvement is incredible, and time again.
Now, we're already busy on this. We're approaching 20% of the stock on our brand new eye duo. Now, this is an eye sip. Never done a duo. Richard can't believe what's happening. You're not getting one product, you're actually getting two products, two of the eye duos, the serum, two serums, I should say, for $31.50.
And should we see straight away why this has been so popular?
And from us, if you're buying from us, that would be £63. So obviously with you, 61.
It's a bit reduced.
But if you're buying from us, that would be 63.
So it virtually is a buy one, get one free. Can we see a before and after just straight away, and then we'll talk through why this is so impressive? Because when we see these results, this is an area I think lots of us age very early around the eyes.
Yeah, and we'll go into the story of how this came about. But this lady, Asian skin, she was 57. You can see in the before there's some slight puffiness, there's some redness. 15 minutes later, where is it? Gone. Now, we can't promise everyone that result, but that is her result in 15 minutes. And as well as under the eye, I want you to look over the eye. So if you look over the eye in the before, the eyelid is, let's say, touching the eyelash. In the after, you can see the eyelid is above the eyelash, and that's just in 15 minutes.
So that's really opening up the eye. You're looking fresher, more awake, and so nicer to put makeup onto as well.
Under and over. So with this product, all of our products, bar one or two, well, I'll tell you which ones, totally absorb. So when you've put this on, 15 minutes later, you get that result. Within 2 minutes, you can apply makeup,
ready to go.
Even oil-based makeup.
Great.
You will not get the pilling that sometimes happens. Pilling is like that rolling of the product.
Bits, yeah.
That's when it sits on your skin. This is going into your skin to give you these great
I love this photo. Well, we always try and show you different ethnicities, male, female, age profiles. This lady's mid-30s. Under the eye, she's a bit puffy and it's gone on the after. But particularly on this one, I want to draw your attention to the eyelid. In the before, it doesn't look like she's got a hooded eyelid. In the after, 15 minutes later, oh my gosh, did she have an eye?
Yeah.
And wouldn't if she was wearing eyeshadow, it looks so much
smoky
nicer.
Eyes.
Oh, it would be one of those like flashing things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Again, that's incredible.
And she was, I can tell you, she couldn't believe it. She was jaw-dropping at this. And that's just 15 minutes. So again, we're showing you different ethnicities.
I love this one because I think she looks young, but she looks so tired. It looks like she's had a really horrible month. She's been crying. She hasn't had any sleep. But afterwards, she looks like she's back in her teens again.
Yeah, I think she's about 32. So underneath you can see, you know, redness and puffiness. 15 minutes later, gone. And again, I want you to look at the eyelid. So if you look at the before, you can see the eyelid very close to the lash. On the after, it's raised up from, and that's just 15 minutes. So again, you've got a cumulative build. It's full effect. Takes about 4 hours of the first application. So originally developed this for a global female superstar. I mean, global
singer, film star.
You won't have heard of her. I think everybody in the world would have heard
global.
Of this lady.
Yeah.
So she was gone on a junket to promote her latest album.
What does that mean?
A junket is when you see those little snippets on TV
Yeah,
where they've been
interviews with loads and loads of people.
So they're interviewing with every paper, every news channel, every critic.
She's on a plane, off a plane, being
in and out of hotels, lacking in sleep, never knowing when she's going to get papped because those paps want her all the time.
Yeah.
They want to try and find her looking at her worst,
absolutely,
not at her best. Yeah. So she wanted something that would get a photo ready very quickly, 15 minutes. And I said, yeah, I can do that. And I did, loved it. And I thought, oh, maybe that could be that would be a good product
for everyone.
You know, she paid a lot more than you're paying for that.
And especially tonight, because you are very much getting a bit of a buy one get one free. You're getting a duo pack, which we've never done before. So this is the Instant Eye Lift Serum. It might say depuff on the packaging because that's the American term. And as we were saying, it's, well, perhaps I shouldn't say it was an American lady, but as we were saying about the superstar, you know, so you might get Instant Eye Lift. It might say depuff. They're both exactly the same.
It's just the Americans call it depuff, that's all.
Yeah.
And so with this product, bear in mind, because you get in two, it's a 3-year shelf life.
Great.
Right? So
brilliant.
Don't worry about that. When it says period after opening 6 months, you can only ever say 6 or 12. But with most of our, in fact, all of our products in this range, you never actually open the product. It's what's called an airless container.
Right.
So it's as fresh. What was that advert? As fresh as the day the peas were picked or something.
Ah.
So the day this was manufactured, you know, it's put into the bottle and it's as fresh as that. It's not exposed to the environment in any way, shape or form. It's kept away from light because in this packaging,
you're not putting your finger into it.
You're not putting your finger in it. It's as fresh as the day it was made.
It's
and again, small amount, isn't it?
Yeah,
just a quarter of a pump, half a pump, ring finger, then go, don't put it in your tear duct, but go from there, go round, don't forget the crow's feet because we're going to take those down as well, and then go across the eyelid and then gently smooth it in. Within 2 minutes it's totally absorbed. You will feel nothing except soft, smooth skin. Now I'm going to generalise. If you're under 30, no children. If you're under 30, no children. You stay out till 4 o'clock in the morning, which I understand young people do, and I'm sure we
do every night.
Every night till 3 a.m. We stay up. We're young.
You apply this, 15 minutes later, you can look as if you had 8 hours sleep. The moment you have kids, you're using it a bit more often. If you have constant issues of puffiness and dark, they're always there, Sean. If you have constant issues, right, use it night and morning for 14 days. So we always say with all of our products, before you use them, get your phone, take a photo. So you have a record of what you were.
Yes.
And then 15 minutes later, take another photo, you will see a difference. But if you have those constant issues, it won't be the difference you want. You'll see the difference. Use it night and morning for 14 days. Within that 14-day period, you'll have a 24-hour period where your dark will go zoop. The second 24-hour period, the 24 period after your darkness is diminished, your puff will go zoop. Now, if that happens on day 4 and 5, keep going for the 14 days. It's 10 times more powerful at night, but you need that boost in the morning as well if you've got these constant issues. So within those 14 days, if you have constant issues, if you are under 40, we would say gone, 100%. If you're under 50, we would say 90%. If you're under 60, we would say 80% as our minimum sort of guide.
We are so busy. Have a look at the befores and afters again if we can, if that's okay.
Yeah.
We are going to have to move away again from this, but just to remind you, this is what it's all about. It's all about that under eye area, that you've got that puffiness, you've got that redness, but on the eyelid as well, how it lifts that eye. Go into the crow's feet. It feels very cooling on the skin. You can apply makeup on top of it as well, but you do need to check your baskets out. It's the first time we've done the duo set, and it's like a buy one get one free.
And it's really crazy. From me, that's 63. If you go to my website, it's £31.50.
Richard, you can't say any more. You've got to stop.
So it'd be £31.50 for one.
For one.
We're getting 2 for £31.50. £12.15 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 067202 is your item number. Approaching a third of the stock.
That's why I've got to stop it.
In the duo.
We're not going to have anything left the way things are going.
We've probably sold 1.5, 2 million of these.
It's
brilliant.
It's an amazing product, and you're absolutely loving it. Now, what you're also loving is the AM and PM, and we did warn you that we would get in a situation where more people were ordering than stock is available, and that's actually where we are right now.
Yeah, there's more of you trying to buy than we have left, so we're approaching what we call limited stock. So more people queuing up to buy, less than we have remaining.
What we've actually got left, limited stock means we're down to the very last few % of the stock we've got available, but what we've got left, more people are ordering And there's not the stock for you all. So if you've got it in your basket, don't presume it's yours. It will be the first people to check out that will actually get it. And sadly, a good few of you, it will say sold out. So do grab that while the stock is there.
Check your baskets through there, and remember, you can still add it into your basket and jump ahead of the queue.
Someone could still
unfortunately,
get on the phone now and
so
order it and
that's
get
why
it.
we're telling you to check it out now. 045001. Multi-order across the range. You'll only pay one postage across the range of £4.95, and that's exactly what you're doing.
And if you're wondering why we're so busy, this is our best-selling skincare here at ShopOnTV. But not only that, it's our most rebought range of products that are bought from us here on ShopOnTV.
Across all the products.
Because once you've used this, you don't wait for another show to rebuy. You go onto our website and rebuy while the stock's there, if the stock's there, because obviously we're going to have a bit of a wait before we get that AM and PM.
That is, well, I can tell you as a fact, your website, if you sold that stock, your website is now 0, and you don't have any more of this bundle. You don't have it.
Look, it's
somewhere between 10 and 15 days.
Oh my goodness.
We're sold out.
So get it now.
What, are you
literally.
messing out?
Get it now. She's going to tell you off again. Now on the screen, we've got details for another brand new duo. We've never done this as a duo. It's always massively popular as a single item, but we're now giving you a duo. And again, it's virtually buy one, get one free. So $31.99 gets you 2 of the 3D lip plumping treatments.
$31.50 for one, so it is virtually a buy one get one free. Shall we show you the results again, and we'll talk to Richard about them? This is our producer's favourite product.
She loves this.
And you'll see why. We all want those plumper lips, and as we get older, they do get a lot thinner. You get the lines. So to get a result like this, Richard, it says 2 minutes. We get this result in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, yes. So no sting, no aggravation. This is important. So on average, the numbers are 20% plumper lips on average within 2 minutes. Its full effect is an hour. So they get better and better and better for an hour, but this is just a 2-minute result. So we literally take the photograph, apply the product, then we take in the next photograph.
Right, yeah, by the time, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now again, 2 minutes. So, I mean, before she's got great lips, right? But before, I want to draw your attention to the top lip. On that top lip, what we call lip line definition, where does the skin of the face end and the lip begin? It becomes sort of hazy, so probably she would be using a lip liner. And then look at the colour, look at the Cupid's bow, look at the lines. Then 2 minutes later, oh my goodness. So you have an increase in colour. So very often when we do this live on set, we have to prove the model is not wearing lipsticks. We have to take a cloth and get them to rub their lips.
It does look like she's now got lipstick on, but she hasn't. She's just got the lip plumping treatment on.
So lip line definition, you know exactly where that lip line is now. So they're plumper, they're bigger. The Cupid's bow, cat's ears in the middle, more reformed. Lines have diminished. They look nourished, they looked luscious, and very often people stop wearing lipstick on a daily basis.
You wouldn't need to, would you?
No.
Most people stop wearing it.
That lovely natural glow as well.
It looks like she's got lipstick on. It looks like she's got a lip gloss. It looks like she's got a lip liner. Why would she bother putting anything on?
After you've applied, you can leave it on like a lip gloss. Right. Or if you're going to wear lipstick, take a soft cloth and wipe off the residue. Now, this is one product where we leave a residue because primarily we're pumping oxygen into your lips. This is why there's no sting, no aggravation.
I was just going to say, it's not like other products.
We have to apply what we call a blanket. So it's a blanket to hold that oxygen next to your skin. It's in an airless container again, so that all that oxygen is trapped in. As soon as it becomes into the environment, it would go psh. Do you like that?
That's good,
very impressive.
Into the environment. So we have to put a blanket on to hold it next to your skin. So 95% of that oxygen penetrates your skin, only 5 to 10% goes into the environment. Oxygen goes in, oxygen is to blood what nectar is to bees. So as the oxygen goes in, it encourages blood flow forward.
Right.
And that is your 2-minute result. It gets better and better and better for an hour because, as well as that, we apply what's called hyaluronic filling spheres. What are they? They're hyaluronic acid in little balls. You can't see them, they're tiny. And they lodge in your lip structure. So when you would naturally lose moisture, we all lose moisture all the time. Instead of losing the moisture from your lip, the hyaluronic acid grabs it and holds it.
Right.
And as we all know, hyaluronic acid loves water and expands in this particular instance 100 times its molecular weight. So it holds the water you'd normally lose. So that itself has a plumping effect, and that's the hour effect.
Right.
How long do they last for? One application. You can still see the results even after 4 days. Everyone I know that uses this product, and a lot of men use this product, men like kissable lips as well.
Yes.
Everyone I know uses this product, uses it every day.
Yeah.
You don't need to, but you do because you like it.
And it looks great on your lips as well. We are so busy.
It's not that.
not sticky.
That is a really good point. It's so nice on the lips. And remember, in just 2 minutes, 20% fuller, but also 20% of the stock now has actually already sold out and gone. And remember that improvement will carry on, but after 2 minutes, it's virtually instant. That's why this brand is called My Instant Effects. There's no waiting around.
Yeah, when the thing we found with this one, I think we've done it like ourselves once before. What we had was that a lot of mother and daughters were using it together. So because we do this, what's called the challenge, and we can go out on the street in exhibitions and we will challenge people, and if they take the challenge, what we say is, I'll tell you what you're going to get in 2 minutes. If you think you've got it, you will get a free product. If you don't think you've got it, you'll get the money, £31.50, never parted with a penny. So a lot of times, a lot of customers have, when they've bought this duo from us, which we've done once before, I think, on our website, they used it as a mother-daughter thing. Right. They both did it and had a little competition.
Right.
Whose lips are better after 2 minutes.
Right.
So do you buy them both for yourself, for your shelf life? Yes. Fine. If you want to have a little competition with your friend or with your mum who's got the better result.
Who's got the result?
Usually mothers win, by the way. You know, then do that, or buy 2 sets.
With that shelf life, brilliant to keep for yourself as well.
You are getting it as a duo set. It's the first time we've ever had it on Shop on TV, and you're loving it. And I think you will probably just keep it for yourself.
I think once you've used it,
you won't want to give it away because you'll always want that spare. It's one of those products, you know, you run out and you think, oh, you want a spare in the cupboard. So that's exactly what you want.
Most people I know, so I'm cutting across, I'm being naughty, and I know it's not 2 o'clock.
It's early.
It's selling out.
Most people I know, they have one in the car.
Yes.
One in their handbag.
Right.
Yeah.
One in the bathroom.
Yeah. One in the drawer in the office. You know, that's it. So
you've always got it then.
It's a nice thought that you'll give one away, but you'll keep.
And at that price, if you want to buy a couple for yourself, a couple for gifts, you can do that as well.
We've never done that price.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
On the website. When we've offered a duo before on the website, it's been about 45, I think, 50.
It's you've virtually got to buy one get one free, really. 50p out, buy one get one free. Over a quarter of the stock sold out and gone. We need to move away from this as well. We're gonna have nothing to sell, are we, tonight? A product I fell in love with, and I originally actually launched this with Richard.
Yes,
a few years ago. Well, you can tell us how long ago. Perhaps it was just a year or more ago, and it sold out in 20 minutes. When we started Shop on TV, it took us how long to get this in stock?
Ages.
3 months.
Ages.
And almost 20% of the stock of this has sold out and gone, and we haven't even mentioned it. Should we again show you why? Should we look at what people had to say that tried and tested this? Because this is like no other hyaluronic acid, and we'll explain why that is. But when, again, you see percentages like this, you think, oh my goodness, this really is something.
Yeah, so this goes to what we call a panel. I think in this particular instance, I think it was something like 170 respondents, something like that. You know, if you want to join the panel, by the way, if you want to join the panel, just apply on the website and you can join our panel. You get free product and all sorts of things. So we asked then the panel 6, 7 or 8 simple questions. The answer is yes or no.
Okay.
There's none of that strongly agree, strongly disagree. It's just
very clear.
Yes or no. That's it. And what the customer panel said, 100% like the texture, yeah, 95%. After 15 minutes, my lines and wrinkles looked reduced. Do you know why it's 95%? Because some of the panelists didn't have any lines or wrinkles.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
100% smooth, 100% soft, 100% more hydrated. The most important one is the last question. The last question is this the best product to do? Is this the best product you've ever heard or tried to do what I've told you it should do? We have never had ever 100% on any product. 100%.
Apart from this.
If it's less than 95%, yes, it stops.
You don't
produce it, do you?
So why is it the best? Because I know you were a sort of a former work colleague. You've really teased with this because he couldn't believe that you'd developed it. Why is this so good?
Well, yeah, I like winding him up. So he's the head of NPD, New Product Development, for a major global skincare brand that everyone would know. Everyone would know it. And I like winding him up. So I was at a dinner function and I went up to him. He said, "Oh yeah, what have you got this time, Rich?"
Okay.
I went, "Try this." And he went, "Oh, it's hyaluronic acid." I said, "Yeah, put it on." He just put it on his hand. And he said, "Yeah, so what, it's hyaluronic acid?" And I was talking to him, and about a minute later I said, "Feel your hand." And he went, "Oh my God." He said, "How much hyaluronic is in there?" And I told him. He said, "You can't do that. It's impossible. It's impossible."
Oh yes,
it goes gloopy. And I said,
Here we are.
That's the benefit of us, MIE.
Yeah.
So why is it so good, and who's it for? Why is it so good? So we have 3 separate what's called molecular weights of hyaluronic, and everyone says, "So what? Loads of people have got 3." Then they have.
Okay.
But they don't have them at this level, 1. And number 2, they don't have advanced hyaluronics. Advanced hyaluronics, what are they? So normal hyaluronics are good. I've never been a big fan of normal hyaluronics. They're good, but they're not the best at doing what they say they're good at. Advanced hyaluronics are 25% more water binding. So what does that mean? So normal hyaluronics would grab 1,000 times the molecular weight in water. This will grab 1,250 times. Normal hyaluronics after 6 hours, because the natural substance in your skin will reduce in what's called activity level to 74%. These are still at 98%. These advanced hyaluronics actually trigger your skin to create more of its own hyaluronic acid. And lastly, they have wrinkle reducing properties significant even within the first 15 minutes. So in terms of who likes this product, I'll say everyone. So a younger audience, hyaluronic acid is brightening, plumping, smoothing, hydrating. If you are perimenopause or postmenopause, ladies lose 20% of their collagen production during that short space of time. What does that mean? So your collagen is basically plumpness of your skin. So your skin becomes looser. It feels, moves about. So with this particular product, if you have looser skin or if you're older, what I want you to do before you apply the product, I want you to take your finger. So obviously take a photo on your phone. Everyone do that. But take your finger and just poke your skin. Not bang, just gently poke your skin. Then you apply it. So you put it 1 pump maximum. Maybe 2, depends on the size of your face. And now there's 2 ways of doing it. You can put it into your fingers and rub it on. Me personally, I like to do the professional way, which is like that. So you put your hands together, twist, pull them apart, and then press it in. That's it. Now, with this product, I put it on just before coming on air because I do the oxygen mask and then this. When you take your hands away from your face, it's pretty much gone. If it hasn't gone, within 10 seconds, it's gone. Your skin literally goes... And what this is doing is going to separate layers of your skin. So you have those effects over very deep layers of your skin. As soon as that product is gone, mine's gone already, take your finger and poke it again. And you will immediately, so not in 10 minutes, not in half an hour, not in 12 hours, not anything, you will immediately feel the spring. Look in the mirror, you will immediately see the brightness and the hydration of your skin. And then you'll instantly, if you're older with looser skin, maybe some wrinkles, you can literally look in the mirror and watch your wrinkle go zzz. We're not saying eradication, but you can watch it go zzz like that. It's stunning, and it's straight away. Your face literally drinks it in. And then what we're doing, especially with looser skin, is what we call building the mattress. So all of our products build a mattress. This builds it like no other product I've ever touched, no other product I've ever seen, no other product I've ever benchmarked. There's more hyaluronic in this than any other product on its price.
It's like no other hyaluronic acid that I've used.
So if you have like a blow-up bed, that's how I describe the mattress. So when you have looser skin, it's like a blow-up bed that isn't blown up. It moves about and is flat. As you blow it up, it becomes firmer. That's what happened with this product within seconds, within minutes. You will not believe the difference.
And 100% of people said it was the best hyaluronic serum they'd used in that trial.
I completely agree. I'd started using hyaluronic acid because a beauty therapist said, you know, you should be using hyaluronic acid, and I liked it, but nothing like what you're buying today. It's one of my absolute favourite products, but this is one of your favourite brands as well. And when I first launched this with Richard many, I'll ask, I forgot to ask, it was about 2 years ago, sold it out in about 20 minutes. It actually took us, I think, about 4 months to get any stock for ShopOnTV.
It was only last October.
Yeah, so we've
oh yeah, it's nearly a year ago then.
Yeah, so we really did struggle to get this stock. This stock sells out worldwide time and time again, and stock wise it's going super fast. A quarter of the stock's gone.
Yeah, already. 074869, remember the normal price is $47.50, it's down to $26.99. If you spend over £30 on your basket price, you'll be able to take advantage and spread the cost of everything with PayPal Pay in 3. In fact, check everything out on the website, and lots of you are multi-ordering, buying different products, and that would be our advice, because you only pay one postage per order. Only $4.95, even if you buy everything on the show. The day and night serums or creams that you see there, the AM, PM, is now what we call over allocating. So more people are trying to buy it than we have stock remaining. But we're going to give you a quick reminder. So if you do want to jump ahead of the queue, you can still pop it in your basket.
And remember our duo kits of the eye and of the lip. They are both super busy, especially the eye lift. Actually, after we've talked through this, we'll just give you sort of the stock updates on those. But we're going to start first of all with the AM PM and get back to that in case you have just joined us. Because though everything is already in baskets and more people are ordering the stocks available, you can still order this. It's not until people check out that the stock has gone. So don't think it's safe in your basket. You do need to check it out if you definitely want it.
Yeah, if you do want it, check your basket out. And whether you're on the phone or the website, 033 33241 241, ShopOnTV. .co.uk. Let's do a quick recap, Richard, of the duo set, because normally the night cream on its own, the PM, is $49.50 for the one item. We're doing both for $45.99,
which is crazy.
Which is phenomenal. Which is crazy.
So as you know, I say to everybody, you know, you guys and everyone, if there's one product you can afford, if there's one product you can try the PM, because it does everything. There's nothing you can comment and measure about your skin it does not improve. Now with this particular set, you are getting both products for less price than you'd buy off me direct, just for the night cream. But the night cream, there is nothing you can comment and measure about your skin it does not improve. Nothing, zero, zilch, nada. So all of our products go through fully independent, full clinical testing, and it's not like visual assessment. It's not, if you notice, there's a hair product on TV that says up to 100%. I can't say what the brand is, but look at underneath. It says visual assessment from 6 feet. Interesting. No, these aren't visual assessments from 6 feet. These are, we are physically measuring, well, not us personally, the independent clinical laboratory, physically measure the depth, the width of a wrinkle, physically measure the hydration of the skin, physically measure the brightness of the skin. So we're not saying skin appears brighter, we say 8% in 4 weeks, 7% in 30 minutes, whatever it's going to be. We don't say long lasting, we say even after 24 hours of your first and initial application, on average 27% more hydrated. So with the night cream, so you simply cleanse, apply, face, eyes, neck. When you apply it, just put one pump on the back of your hand, and then you dip your finger in and just dot it around. The reason we do that is because it's a highly active product, so there's less water. If there's lots of water in a product, it just goes over. So it warms on your hand, warms on your face as you dot it around, and then smooth it in. You don't think that that small amount is enough to do it, but it is. If you use more, it's not a problem. You're just wasting your money. It has no better effect. So just one pump, dot around your face, that's it. Cleanse, apply, sleep, no other product required. That's it. What does it do? Oh, well, would you like firmer skin? If so, on average, 99% firmer skin in just 1 hour. We're not tightening skin, we are firming the skin. Firming's good, tightening's bad. When you use a tightening product, very often the injectables, they're called muscle freezing and tightening products. What they do, when you pinch your skin, what happens is you work on elastins. Elastins are like this. So when you stretch your skin, it'll be like that. And if you've got lots of elastins, it springs back, lovely jubbly. What you do when you tighten product is that you force them shut, you embrittle them, and they break. And once they're gone, they're gone. So what happens is, over a period of time of tightening products, they give you a great, quick result. But over a period of time, your natural skin mechanics, what's called your skin mechanics, how this goes, diminish. So what happens is, if you're using injectables, for instance, you have to have more and more and more. So imagine you were like 50 stone and then suddenly went 8 stone. Where does all that extra skin go? So what will happen is, over time, that's why people end up looking like Lord Voldemort, you know, like this. Because if they don't have it pumped up, it would just be sagging on the skull. So me personally, I would always advise people, do what you want, you know, it's your own choices. But for me, I would always recommend firming, not tightening. So when we firm the skin, we actually protect the elastins, and because elastin neosynthesis, which is like creation of some more elastins, but once they're gone, they're gone. So firmer skin, 117% firmer, sorry, 99% firmer skin in just 1 hour. What does that mean? If you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover?
So hydration levels, and all of these are clinically tested and proven results that Richard talks about.
When we see the results, and we will look at some results right now, you'll see what we're actually talking about, and then we'll go through those numbers as well that Richard is talking about. But let's see the befores and afters, because this is what it's all about. What you're explaining is now what we are seeing.
Yeah, it's you know, we can say wrinkles reduce this, hydration, but that's what it does. And I like to show them both.
Yeah.
So here we have a lady who is, I don't know why all these ladies were 57, but 57. On the left-hand side, great skin, beautiful lady. On the right-hand side, now she's got brighter skin. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So if you have a brighter skin, you automatically look younger. We're like reverse aging. This is just 60 minutes. So we have a brighter skin. So to brighten the skin, for this particular product, we're energizing the skin, we are hydrating the skin, we are plumping the skin, and we are smoothing the skin.
We can see
so the more light that reflects, the brighter you look. This lady, I like to call this particular one a mother-daughter moment. I mean, that's just 60
it could be,
minutes.
Couldn't it? Yeah, it's changed. She's changed so much. She could now be the daughter.
You know, I think that me personally, I say 15, 20 years. Just by the application of that product. And the other thing with their products is you get a cumulative build. So wherever you get on day 1, day 2 you get better, day 3 you get better, day 4 you get better. And we've tested all that out all the way up to 6 weeks on this particular product.
Now, on a previous show, we did have Laura, one of our viewers, email in. In fact, she explained her whole story to you, didn't she, Richard?
Yeah, so with, you know, and we encourage everyone or anyone to write in, you know, we'll answer questions. I tell you what I think you want to know, but you know, ask a question. So Laura rang in and said, I have a particular skin condition, will your products work on me? And I said, well, everyone's unique, so what we'll do is that we'll arrange for you to speak to one of our senior estheticians or me, leave your name and number, and we'll contact you tomorrow. And we did. This lady had psoriasis. Now, what's psoriasis? I think a photo best describes.
We're going to show you in just a second. We're just finding the photo. So if you explain, and then we'll show the photos.
So
here we go.
We talked to her about her medication and her skin and everything else, and we recommended our night and day, funnily enough.
Okay.
And then Laura, thank you, Laura, sent in her own photo. We didn't ask for the photos. She sent them in. And if you imagine, when you were talking about the neck, I said, how do you feel with that better neck? You know, the emotional side. And, you know, I would like viewers to think how Laura felt in the before 2 weeks later how she felt, 3 weeks later how she felt. So we have the psoriasis there very much calmed down. There's just a tiny little spot above that left eye there.
God.
But then look at the brightness of skin. Also look around the eye area. So on the before, you can see some puffiness, which isn't the psoriasis, that's just puffy eyes and what's called edema. On the 2-week result, you can see it's greatly reduced. On the 4-week result, is it still there? Very much reduced.
So much clearer,
obviously,
isn't it?
I think this is life-changing. I'm sure Laura feels exactly the same. It was so kind of her to send the pictures. In 2 weeks, I mean, her skin improvement is just so vast. And I bet she's lived with this condition for years and found nothing that's worked for her. But I love when she actually said that she was also blown away. Not only had it improved her skin, you know, her skin condition, that it had improved her lines and wrinkles.
Yeah.
You know, that's what really wasn't, she wasn't asking about that. So that was another benefit for her, because obviously that's what it does. So it's like a like you said earlier, the PM really does work in so many different ways.
Yeah, and you know, I'd urge anyone to, if they've got particular questions, please ring in, please email in.
Email in, yeah.
You can give them the names and numbers.
Studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk if you do want to get in touch with the studio. Studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk.
And we're happy to answer any question. If I can't answer it, we'll answer you tomorrow. You just leave your name. If you have a particular skin condition or a particular problem, you know, call us.
That's what Laura did, and that's the result that she got. Now, we are going to have to move away from this. We've got very low double figures left of this. What I will say is please do check your baskets through. When you're looking at products like this, this range, it's all about results. And these are proven and tested results, aren't they?
Yeah, when it goes across the entire range, clinically tested and proven by independent labs to ensure the claims are genuine. With your AM and PM duo, remember, normally $49.50 for the night cream on its own. You're getting both the day and the night cream for $45.99. You see these befores and afters. It doesn't matter what age you are, what ethnicity you are, what sex you are. It's literally for everyone. It's not complicated skincare, is it?
It's not, and what you're getting is a skin that is more luminosity, so it's a brighter skin, a younger looking skin. It helps reduce age spots and dark spots. It increases the elasticity, so you can see how it improves the jawline. You can really see the cheek as well. Improves that hydration, so the skin appears more luminous, more radiant, visibly younger, healthier sort of appearance, a softer appearance. It's energised, reduces the looks and the signs of aging and tiredness. So you really can see vast improvements from the AM and the PM. The PM obviously working at night, I always say through your beauty sleep, and then the AM has actually been compared with laser. They say that the results are equivalent or equal to professional laser treatment in just 30 minutes.
Now, price-wise, got to remind you of the numbers and the price. 045001 is the item number if you want to pop it into your basket. With PayPal Pay in 3, it's just $16.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. But we are now limited stock. That's the lower percent of 10% of the stock remaining.
That's all we've got left, and once it's gone, you can then buy it individually. But you'll be paying, if you go just for the night, $49.50 for the night. You are getting the night and the day. A massive saving, as we say, tallies up to £91 normally, and down to 49. What is it? 49.
49.50. 45.99 today for both.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
There we go there. 45.99.
I could only see the split payments, and I couldn't. I couldn't add it together. I'm sorry. It's early.
It's okay. It's the middle of the night.
You see it now. $45.99. But of course, you can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3. You do need to check your baskets through. The last couple of nights, we've had sellouts like you wouldn't believe. And two nights ago, 250 people were trying to order a product that sold out. We have got a lot more people trying to order the stock we've got left now of our AM and PM bundle, so you do please need to check that basket.
Check it out, and that ensures you get it tonight whilst we have
at
it
that price
in stock.
That I told you.
Now, we are going to remind you of some brand new duos that we've got on the show. These have been spectacularly busy. We're starting off with the Eye Lift Serum.
Which is right.
Eye Lift Serum at $31.50, not for one product, for 2. You will get 2 of the Eye Lift Serums for that $31.50. And remember, on PayPal Pay in 3, just £12.15 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. 067202. Let's show you some pictures of the kind of results that have been achieved with the instant eyelid.
And you've got to look under the eye, look at the redness and the sort of puffiness that's under the eye, and look at the difference in just 15 minutes. But then look at the lift on the eyelid as well. If you've got, and I think we all, as we age, you get that hoodiness on the eye, and your actual makeup doesn't look so good. Your eyeshadows don't look so good. You look tired. You look sort of heavy. It always looks like my eyes were sort of closed because I've got that heaviness. It lifts that, and as we flick through these, honestly, the results are phenomenal. And as we say, all sort of ages, all skin types.
And like you were saying, it achieves so many results. It's not just one problem.
Well, you can really see the hoodiness on the eye here. Look at the difference. Look at the before, look at the eyelid, and then look at the after. You can see your makeup's going to, if you want to do those sort of...
The smoky eyes.
Yeah, smoky eyes. You've really got the full effect there. You look wide awake, you look younger. But then look under the eye where the darkness and the puffiness has gone as well. Yeah. And this next one I absolutely love because I think she looks super young, but she looks so tired like she's had a really upset time.
Yeah, this is again showing you it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, what age you are. Look underneath the eye area, how dark it is and how that darkness is reduced, those dark circles. So dark circles, puffiness, fine lines that we were talking about, the lifting of the eyelid in just 15 minutes. But don't think you only get one, you will get 2 of the serums.
It's virtually a buy one, get one free. Honestly, bar 50p, it's virtually a buy one, get one free. We are so busy on this though, stock-wise, half the stock has gone. It's in baskets, and you know what happened when half the stock of our AM and PM went? Then there was more people ordering than stock was available. So grab that whilst the stock is there.
Got to remind you of our second or third duo, I should say, on the show. Brand new tonight, never done these duos before when it comes to the eyes and the lips. A third of the stock of the lip plumping duo is already in baskets and checking through.
Now, we look why?
Yeah, this is why. This is what you need to see, isn't it? Because it's a 2-minute result. Take a look at this picture.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
It's all about these claims that it's all been clinically tested and proven. You're seeing the results in just 2 minutes, and there's no lip gloss, there's no lipstick. Can you see where you can really see the definition? Like it's like she's got lip liner on it. It looks like her lips are a brighter colour. They're more hydrated. The lines around your lips diminish. So if you're finding your lipstick is seeping into those lines, you'll find they smooth away, and her lips look so much plumper.
So easy to apply. It's like a brush applicator that you get here, but the change of the shape of the lips entirely, the gloss to the lips, the healthiness to the lips, very important to let you know. It plumps the lips naturally without any sting, without any aggravation. You're not using injectables or anything invasive.
Well, so many people do now for the lips, don't they? And I think sometimes it can just go too far, can't it? The nice thing is this is really natural and giving you that plumpness that you want, but naturally. And because it looks so good as it is, I think most of you will go without lipstick on because it looks like you've got a lip liner and a lipstick on. Yeah, because it brightens the colour of your lip naturally too. But if you do want to wear lipstick, this is the only product you actually take off and then apply your lipstick, because after 2 minutes, 20% fuller, you can then take it off with a soft cloth and apply your lipstick on top. But actually, lots of you I know just keep, just leave it on and use it like a lip gloss. So you are getting, again, very much a buy one, get one free, but lots of that stock sold out and gone. 489-183.
And take advantage with
a third of the stock.
PayPal Pay in 3 across any items that are over £30, or combine your basket and spend over £30 and you'll be able to use PayPal
and you'll only pay one delivery as well if you're buying from the range. Now, the neck, we showed you a picture right at the top of the show, and what happened? Oh my goodness, stock just flew off the shelves. And this is why. The neck is such a difficult skin to do anything with, and I bet lots of you hide your necks, wear a scarf. You hate wearing a dress where your neck shows. You don't wear a necklace because you don't want people to look at your neck. The before, you can see quite deep sort of dark lines, and that they are deep wrinkles in a very tough skin. In the after, how smooth is that skin? But actually, those deep lines, they're ironed out so much, they're now sort of a pale line because it's like pushed the actual wrinkle out.
It brightens the skin as well, doesn't it? That's the great thing. If you've got damaged skin around that neck area and you don't wear those lower necklines, you're always wearing a scarf or a roll neck or a turtleneck, this might be the serum for you.
This is one of those life-changing products, and I think did I hear it right that we're saying this is a limited stock?
It's more people trying to buy than we've got.
Oh my word. Yeah. It is a terrible area. It's an area that we never looked after. It's an area that even if your face is good, sometimes it's your neck that really tells your age. Yeah. If you want that, you do need to check your baskets out. We're down to the very last of the stock, but actually more people ordering, like Sean said, than stock available. So lots of you won't actually get it. You do need to check it through. There are lots of, if there was just, say, 5 of them left, because it's still hours until you check through, even if 200 people were ordering those 5, and you can, 200 people could put that in their basket, those 5. It's only the first 5 people that actually get it. The rest of the other 195 will actually sadly see sold out and gone.
Now with the AM and PM duo, there are 5 times the amount of people trying to get the stock that we have remaining. So it's like there's loads of people rushing. So if you've got 8 in the basket, the AM and PM duo, do check your basket out. One last thing we want to remind you of, because it's also really busy, is the hyaluronic serum. This is the best hyaluronic serum you've
like
used.
Nothing else you've used. It's got 3 different actual hyaluronic acids in there, but they're triactive, and what they're actually, different molecules getting deep into your skin. So those results are just amazing. When we saw the percentages of the consumer trials, 100%, 95%, they were all massive percentages. Everybody said it was the best hyaluronic acid product they had ever used, and I truly believe you'll feel exactly the same. For me, and I'd been using hyaluronic acid because it'd been a beauty therapist had advised me to use it, I couldn't believe the difference. Real visible and immediate results, and that's what this is all about. Penetrating deep into your skin, deep into the dermis, so plumping out those lines and wrinkles from within, brightening and smoothing that skin. When we first launched this, on a previous channel, sold out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And here on ShopOnTV, because Richard goes worldwide, and we will be talking to Richard again in a moment, because he goes worldwide with this range, I think it took us about 4 months to actually get it in stock, and then we haven't had it again for
and not ages, in these numbers. However, nearly half the stock
so
in the stock that we have in the business gone.
I love it. This is our best-selling beauty range here at ShopOnTV, and it is the most rebought products with us at ShopOnTV as well.
Yeah, across the whole of the channel.
Because the claims we can make, they've all been clinically proven and tested, so you get these products home and you're like, wow, I've never used anything like. MIE is my instant effects, and it's all about when you see the time it takes. Everything's so quick, isn't it?
ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. You'll find all the products and you'll only pay 1 postage per order. You're watching us on ITV1 and STV. However, you can catch us in the daytime as well now. Check out our Freeview channel on Freeview 89.
Also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently, and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m, Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m, and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Really is great to have your company. You switched on a really good night. We've had a really good 3 days, actually. Well, 4 days. We've been so busy. All your favourite products. We had some new products as well. But tonight is all about a range that is, well, it's our best-selling beauty range.
Yeah, and the most rebought products across the entire channel. Now, you'll see the details have changed again. We haven't featured the Deep Line Elixir so far on the show. This is a great product. In fact, what do you call it, Richard?
Instant confidence booster.
Instant confidence booster, a real problem solver. This is the Deep Line Elixir, isn't it? And it's a brush form, and you can address any problem areas on the face, can't you?
Yeah, so I personally call it an instant confidence booster.
I love it.
And this is really simple product. Do you have a wrinkle or a line on your face? If the answer is yes, that's good, right? If the answer to the next question is yes, you should buy the product. Would you like it to be less deep? Would you like a less wrinkle? If it's a fine line, would you like to eradicate it? If the answer is yes, this is the product for you.
Yep.
And if the question is, would you like that to happen within 10 minutes? If the answer is yes, then buy this product. So, it's a brush applicator similar to the lip. When you first use it, before you use it, I want you to take your phone, take a photo. Then you twist the bottom and you apply product to the brush. The first time you use it, it might take 10 or 12 twists. It's not because it's empty, it needs to work its way up onto the brush. So as soon as the product's on the brush, you look in the mirror, you address the line anywhere, and you just smooth the product in. Then you take your finger, quite firmly, not hard, but quite firmly, just go with the line a few times, then against the line a few times. And then look in the mirror, wait 10 minutes, take another photo.
Should we look at some befores and afters? Because I think this is when you really see, again, the difference. Because Richard talking you through that, okay, I'm applying
There's the application,
What happens? Well, have a little look, because this really is a little miracle. This really is a product that can really make you think, my goodness, really, has that just happened?
Yeah, this is a stunner.
And there it is.
You can see some, let's call them finer lines. You know when they're deep because they're darker, because there's shadow there. So you can see the shadow. I would call them still fine lines. In the after, gone. 10 minutes.
Yeah, you can't actually see them at all, can you?
In Wales, we have a saying, I looked up and there he was, gone. And I can say that because I'm Welsh.
Because you're Welsh, yeah.
Gone, 10 minutes. What more do you want me to say about that product? If we can see another one.
Let's take a look. Yeah, doesn't matter again what ethnicity, what age, it works for everybody.
Now with this lady, slightly deeper lines, slightly darker lines there. On the after, gone.
Look at that. Well, it's only one side,
and
not
then
the 11.
What I want to draw your attention to is they sometimes call them 11s.
Yes.
On this particular lady,
got a onesie.
We're going to call them a onesie. She's wearing a onesie in the top photo. In the after, you can still see that onesie a little bit.
But it's quite a deep line, though, isn't it?
Look how
less
dark it is in the top.
Yeah.
That's deep wrinkle, light not getting into the base of the wrinkle. In the after, it's still slightly there, but you don't notice it.
And this isn't 6 months later. This
no,
is
it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So the average is 79% reduction in 10 minutes.
Gosh.
The up to figure, which many brands just tell you about the up to figure,
yeah.
The up to is 100%.
And these are all clinically tested and proven,
so they're
independent.
They're not
labs.
Visual assessment from 6 feet by a guy with dodgy glasses. This is physically measuring the depth and the width of a wrinkle using laboratory equipment. And the average is 79%. Again, we had a 100% success rate, every single person. So when we talk about folds, these things here, they're expression lines, they're folds. We will soften those. If you have a line or a wrinkle up here, like me, I have a couple, a lot less than I should have because I use my own product. But anyway, if you have some lines up here, that's the ones you want to go for, around the eyes, maybe around the lips. Maybe you got those things that are called smoker's line. They cause your lipstick to bleed and crawl up there. Just apply it firm finger, not a hard finger, firm finger. Just go with a couple of times, then against. All we do in there is beneath your skin is something called adipose fat tissue. We all got it, and it's what gives us some colour in our face. If you didn't have that adipose fat tissue, you'd see the blood underneath. So all you're doing is just not upsetting it, you're just gently juggling it around, letting the product do its work, encouraging oxygen, encouraging blood flow, and then encouraging it to go slightly deeper in your skin, and then... So, if you love your wrinkles, don't buy it. If you'd like them less...
You love your wrinkles.
Buy it. If you want lesser wrinkles, buy the product. It's simple. So wrinkle depth reduction. So as I said, average 79% in 10 minutes. After an hour at 83, 8 hours later, the average is 58. Want to draw your attention to the highest and the lowest. Again, we're showing you the lowest figures. We're totally transparent. And again, the highest figures. So eradication, even 8 hours later, 89%. But 8 hours.
And can we apply makeup on top of this?
100%.
Fabulous.
So, 2 minutes, virtually all of our products are 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, they're totally gone. With this, is less than 2 minutes. It's about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. So you simply brush it into the line, and then take your finger, go with the line, then against the line, just a couple of rubs, quite firm, not hard. Wait 10 minutes. Take another photo with your phone and go hunt. You know, what's that thing? Where's you have to spot
spot the difference.
No,
where's Wally?
No. Where's Wally?
See how I knew that?
Where's wrinkle?
Hey, you're on it. You know, you have to do a where's Wally? Where's my wrinkle gone? Because they will go zoom. You will not believe it until you've tried it. If you try it, you'll never be without it. Most people I know, they don't use this on a daily basis. They use it. They've got a meeting, there's a dinner party, there's a school reunion, there's a wedding, there's, I don't know,
I bet a lot of you will buy it for that reason. You think, oh, I've got that wedding coming up, oh, I'm meeting friends I haven't seen them for 10 years, I want to look the youngest. But then when it's so easy to apply, you'll use it every single day, and because you only need to use that tiny amount. Now, we had a vast amount of stock of this because it's always a favourite, and it always normally sells out first.
Yeah, it does.
So we had a big amount of stock. So I'll be absolutely honest, we weren't expecting a stock update at all. However, we've got one.
Yeah, we're approaching 20% of the big stock.
We're really stocked up with this.
Already in baskets and checking
you've
through.
You've missed out so often.
040331 is your item number there. Now, your AM and PM duo set, if you've got that in a basket, it's now in single figures. If you want to get that and you've got it in a basket, so many of you have got it in your basket, you've got to confirm your order and check out. And we've got the eye serum duo that's really busy.
I think the right details are going to come in. Is there any chance we can just see some quick befores and afters of the PM and the AM, if there's chance? Because you do need to check. You need to check your baskets out for this. And if you're wondering why is it so popular, why is everybody buying this, why is there more people ordering than stock is available, because of that. 60 minutes later, the improvement to her skin is vast.
And you've got to look at all the different areas, the glow to the skin, the luminosity. After 60 minutes, she looks really well. She looks like she's been away on holiday. $45.99 is the price. There's 8 times the amount of people trying to buy what we have remaining. So if you've got it in a basket and you definitely want it, our advice, check your basket through. Don't miss out. Get it right now.
And that PM, my goodness, one of the best products. And honestly, you'll think, if I only wanted to use one product, the PM would be the product that you'd use. But of course, if you went to buy the PM on its own, you're spending £49.99. You have got an incredible saving today because you're getting the AM and the PM for £45.99. So you just check your baskets out. We can't spend much longer on it because it is going to go.
Also, got to remind you of the neck and chest serum. We're in the same situation there. Super limited stock. It's so busy, we can't even write limited stock on the screen. Look at that. So we're so busy. If you've got the neck and chest serum.
It's so limited, it's written it a few times.
It's written it over and over.
That's on top of each other. That's what it's done. But you've seen it, it's a split screen. The before, really quite a tough skin. And the the dark lines are the shadow of the actual the wrinkles, but on the after, look how much smoother the skin is, and it's actually pulled out the wrinkles, so you can then see the whiteness of the wrinkle that was inside because it hasn't got the sun. The difference to your neck, I think, is quite life-changing. And this is actually Richard's mother-in-law, and he designed it very much for her. But then when it worked so well, it had to be developed. So 003109. But not many of you are going to get this now. Lots of you, sadly, will press checkout and it'll say sold out. So please check your basket through as quickly as you can.
$23.99 for that kind of result.
If you could just spend $23.99 to get that result once, you know, go to a beauty salon and have that for the day, or go to that fancy ball or that fancy dinner with a neck like that just for the evening. Fabulous. I'll pay $23.99. But you've got that to use time and time and time again.
Yeah, without a doubt. Details changed once again. Now we've got to go back to our eye lift serum. It's not for one, it's a duo that we're getting here, and the value here, Richard, well, what would you pay for that on your website for 2 of the eye lift serums?
63. They're £31.50 each from us, and we've sold, I don't know, 2.5 million of them at that price.
And can we see why they sell? Because again, it is those befores and afters. Talk us through what it does and how it works.
Yeah, so you know, it's 15 minutes. So this is CC. Asian skin ages very well. She's got slight, I would call it slight redness on the before. Would she need to use a concealer? Yes, she would.
Yeah,
She'd use a concealer if she was doing makeup.
Definitely.
On the after, 15 minutes later, gone. You know, they're gone. They're much brighter, they're much smoother. And again, draw your attention to the eyelid on the before above. You look at the eyelid. The eyelid is touching the lash line. On the after, it's raised up from the lash line.
Yeah.
So it's above the eye, below the eye. So a small amount, it's about 1/4 of a pump onto your ring finger. Go from your tear duct, not in your tear duct, from your tear duct round. Don't forget those crow's feet area, because we'll take those down again. And then over the eyelid as well. In this particular lady, again, we like to show you different ethnicities, different age profiles. It's a mid-30s lady. On the before, I want to draw your attention to the eyelid. Doesn't really look as if she's got much of a hooded eyelid. On the after, oh my goodness, did she have a hooded eyelid. So underneath the eye, it's a little puffy, a little darker. On the after, 15 minutes later, totally gone. But on this particular lady, look at that eyelid effect. Now, we can't promise everyone like that, but this happened to this lady, and I think she's 36, 37.
And makeup will look better if she wants to do those sort of...
what's it called? Eyeshadow.
The smoky eye.
The smoky eye.
I was once told off by a makeup artist for saying smoky eye.
Oh.
It's so yesterday.
Sorry, darling.
We can be yesterday, today and tomorrow. We're happy to be a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we're so yesterday, to be fair.
I love this before and after, because I think, you know, she's young, but in the before, she looks so tired.
Yeah.
It looks like she had a really horrible time. She's been crying. She's just got those really sad, tired eyes, the redness, the puffiness. Then you look at the after, and she looks so well. She looks so young, and that's what it's all about. You can see as well, it's lifted her eyelids, not as much as the previous, but still, again, if you're like me, my eyes age really early, but that hoodiness, that's come sort of later in life, and it's horrible because it makes me, in photographs especially, look like my eyes are all shut, whereas to lift that really makes your eyes look bright and alive, and that's the first thing people look at, is your eyes.
The eyes are the windows to the soul, and when your eyes are more awake, you are more open, you're more friendly looking, you're more approachable. And again, you know, in the before, she would have been using a concealer. So you save time, effort, money. Would you need anything under the eye there?
And often, I think, under the eyes, concealer isn't good. It's too heavy for a start. But often it makes them look worse because it goes into the creases. Sometimes it makes your eyes look more creased and darker.
And it can very much dry your skin as well.
So
and
to not
bear
have
in
to
mind,
use a
we're
concealer.
not one of those egg white or aluminium hydroxide products that are filling there. And they give you a great look. And as long as you don't smile or make any gestures with your face,
sort of on the top
and as
of
long
the
as
skin,
it doesn't rain, they're not bad. But they're not actually, they reduce the appearance,
But your skincare
but they're not
goes
reducing
deep.
the puff.
Yeah.
They reduce the appearance. No, we are reducing the puff physically. We are reducing the darkness physically, not the appearance of. We're actually doing it.
And you are getting 2, remember, of your eye lift serum. Don't worry if your packaging's a little bit different.
Yeah, so with this, what we did, because it sells very well, we've actually stolen some of the American stock. So in America, because the global person that we did it for is American.
Yeah.
It's called Depuff. So
Right.
we've stolen some of the American stock.
So it doesn't matter if
for
it says
you.
Depuff or Instant Eye, it's still the same
same
product.
Exactly the same. It's just we've stolen some American stock.
So we could have it and do the twin pack that we're doing. Don't tell the one in America. No one knows. So
Well, they've gone out of stock.
I love it.
'Cause we've got it.
And we're heading out of stock with a lot of
With
items.
lots of things.
Right now. So remember, it's very much virtually a buy one get one free. I think it's about 50p difference to being a buy one get one free. So you are getting 2 very much for the price of 1, and a product that is an absolute favourite. Such a favourite, we've had to steal some of the American stock so we could do this deal.
Speaking of the stock that we've got, 60% of that stock now is in baskets and checking through. So if you've got it in your basket, make sure you get it.
3-year shelf life.
3-year shelf life, so you can multi-order it. Remember, you will get 2. It's a duo, so you are going to get 2
I think
of
you'll
those.
have one in your handbag, one in your
glove
drawer,
box,
in your
maybe.
glove box.
Even on Black
Drawer.
Friday, we don't do that price.
Great.
We
But we
love it.
do.
We love it. And that's why we've got such prices tonight. In 2 items, we've got more people ordering than stock is available. So they will sell out before, I'm sure, before the end of the show. And lots of other items in baskets. So we are getting to 60%, 50%. So please do check your baskets through.
If you are multi-ordering, you'll only pay 1 postage per order, just £4.95. Now, we're going to talk about the oxygen mask now, Richard. When you first introduced
This is my
us to
pre-show favourite.
yes, this is his pre-show treatment. Tell us about the oxygen mask and how it works.
So with the oxygen mask, so it's the highest level of oxygen I know of anywhere in the world. And we're just seeing a video here. So the trick is you do not rub it in. Again, we need to apply that blanket.
Okay.
So 50% of this product is oxygen. So you simply smooth it on. And as we see here on Linda, it goes on what we call translucent see-through, right? Then it starts to turn white, as we see here. So this is a 8-minute video that's sped up.
Right.
Because we can't spend 8 minutes looking at the video, right? So as the oxygen begins to liberate, the product will turn white and you'll see bubbles going on the surface, and it's a little tickly, but most of that oxygen is penetrating the skin. The second thing we're doing is that we use birch, literally sap from a birch tree. So we have forests up in Norway where for 2 months of the year we can harvest the sap. And you know those big barrels of whiskey and wine?
Yes.
You know, they bang the tap in.
Yes.
That's exactly what we do to the tree.
Okay.
Right.
We bang the tap in, turn the tap on, and it literally pours out. And so a lot of Asian cultures drink birch sap for its benefits. It has 17 antioxidants, proteins, and enzymes. So once it goes translucent, once it goes see-through again, or 10 minutes has passed, you simply take a soft cloth, warm water, not hot water, warm water, and just remove any residue. Then, a bit like the Triactive, I want you to touch your skin, because your skin is like, oh my,
Oh, wow.
oh my
I remember
God.
Linda's reaction after she'd used it to do that clip for us. She couldn't believe the difference. Like you say, if you just touch your cheek, you can't
That
believe.
plumpness, isn't it?
Plumpness, smoothness, brightness. So what are we doing? The oxygen is penetrating deep within your skin. What's the oxygen doing? You know, like if you have a fire and you blow, you it goes. Do you like these sound effects?
Got lots of sound
You've got
effects.
lots tonight.
I'm getting animated.
Have you thought about doing
It's gone
children's
too. I
stories?
can do. I
You've
can
been
do
going
lots
all
of things
night
now.
with your sound.
You could do children's
Anyway, the oxygen
stories.
goes in,
Yeah.
and that's what happens to the cells inside. It increases the energy there. So what is it doing? It's increasing energy, yes, but it's encouraging blood flow. So the blood brings nutrients, blood brings proteins. It also then energizes your skin. What does that mean? And it increases what's called bioviability of your cells. What does that mean? It means that we make them last longer. So when we make those cells last longer, your skin is much better. So your skin looks after itself more. Then you've got 17 enzymes, proteins and antioxidants there. So it's cleansing, plumping, brightening. Now with this particular product, those effects that you get on day one, how long would you like them to last? A day?
Well, you'd be impressed with a day.
2 days?
I'd be
I'd be very impressed with 2 days.
3 days?
Love 3 days.
This is going to be like one of those things. Did I say £2, £4? No, no, to you, madam.
Hold it, hold it.
7 days? 7 days would be
Higher,
unbelievable.
Amazing.
Higher. 10? 14 days will destroy the agony. 14 days later, you still got the same effects
So
as
we haven't
day
got to
one.
apply this sort of twice a week even?
We recommend once every 2 weeks. You could do it once every 3 weeks. You could go once every 4 weeks. But the effects of day one are still there.
Wow.
Day 14.
2 weeks later.
Yeah, not like a little bit, all of them.
Full effect.
Full effects,
and
14
think about,
days.
I know you'll have heard of oxygen masks and things.
Oxygen facials.
And most of them don't contain oxygen.
What?
Don't.
No, 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 no. They will talk, read the box, they will say, we will create an environment where oxygen has the potential to be created. So an environment where potentially oxygen could be created. We actually have oxygen in the product. So we have a liquid that holds oxygen. We bubble medicinal grade oxygen through it and it holds the oxygen. And then we hold that inside the container. As soon as you release that, as soon as you let it go to the air, the oxygen starts to go. That's why you see through. Do not rub it in. Do not rub it in. It's not a problem, but you're destroying the blanket. Just smooth it in. If you miss a bit, don't worry. The oxygen likes to travel through your skin. It's fine. When you rub it in, you destroy the blanket, so not as much oxygen goes in. So just quickly smooth it on. That's it. Wait. It's a me personally, I enjoy the tickling sensation. All it is a bit like sitting in a bubble bath.
Yes.
You know, where those bubbles are going. That's another sound effect.
Another one.
Maybe I can get a job as a sound effects
I think you could.
Now you're watching the clip there, and you can see it's applied and it's see-through, and then it actually changes to the sort of the white. Then it starts to bubble, and you feel that bubble sensation. You'll find lots of it will vanish away. Anything left over after around about 10 minutes, you can just wipe away with a soft, damp cloth.
So if it goes translucent in 2 minutes, it's done.
Okay.
It just means you were very, very short of oxygen.
Right.
So it's either once it goes translucent or 10 minutes.
Fabulous.
Now, if it's still there after 10 minutes, you over-applied.
Right.
You've wasted money.
So you've wasted some. So you'll
Apply
know
less next time.
to use less. We're hugely busy. We're going to have to move away from this now as well. $28.49 is your price. Down from, have you seen the price it normally is? $47.50. I know this was another item we really struggled to get stock of here on ShopOnTV, and we haven't got a great deal of stock. So 673333 is your item number. We've only just briefly spoken about it, and nearly a quarter of that stock has sold out.
You've never tried, if you've never used this particular product, you have never tried any product like this ever before. It does not exist.
All the models who've used it rave about it.
And when you feel that result, and then you realise that result can stay there for 2 weeks, you only need to apply this every 2 weeks. So that will last you so well as well.
And as you know, every pre-show, I'm walking around with that on because
the absolute truth.
It gives you instant brightness, makes you feel awake.
Our floor manager came to get you, and we're like, no, he'll still have his mask
on. He won't be ready yet. He'll need to take his mask off.
You were early tonight.
You were very good.
You did have your mask on. You were ready to go.
Now, speaking of favourites, your favourites next.
Oh, yes. This is our best-selling skincare range here at ShopOnTV. It's the most report products with us here as well on ShopOnTV over everything. But this is my favourite, or one of my favourite products from the range. And it's actually a hand serum. And already 10% of the stock has gone. So I think a lot of people that are watching, you've watched before, you know about this. Because I have the worst hands. And my hands, whatever time of year it is, but especially worse in the winter. But I'm a big hand washer, so my hands get very, very dry, very cracked so much that I can be driving and my knuckles I can see are bleeding because they're awful.
Really sore.
This has been a lifesaver for my hands. And the best thing is, if you're a hand washer like me, when you normally put a hand cream on, I then virtually wash it off straight away.
Yeah, because you wash your hands, yeah.
I'm very conscious of washing my hands. So it's gone. So you put your hand cream back on. But then it's always a bit greasy, isn't it? So you need to sort of try and get rid of that. No greasiness with this. And this serum, it goes into your skin. So you can wash your hands time and time again, and it will still last for 24 hours. It will hydrate your skin, your hands, for 24 hours. This is an amazing product.
Yeah, I originally developed this for aircrew. So when I was demonstrating products to aircrew, they said, Rich, the one thing we really suffer with is our hands, because we're washing them, we're using harsh chemicals, because we're serving food, etc., etc., etc. Our hands always give us away. And the thing is, whenever I see clients, I always ask them how old they are, because that helps me think what's going to happen, how long it will take. Very often they say, how old do you think I am? So eyes, forehead, neck, hands. Because sometimes, you know, things are different. But neck and hands, once you've made up your mind about the eyes and the forehead, when you go to the neck and the hands, that really tells you the age. And as we age, the neck and the hands always give you away. This is a genuine anti-aging treatment. This is the second highest award-winning product we have as a hand product.
Gosh, look at that difference.
Colour-wise, look at the dryness around my knuckles there, because I haven't applied this today purposely for the show. But look at the difference. It's an absolute, for me, a lifesaver. And the thing I love is there's no tackiness. So if you write, if you type, if you're using your hands, you haven't got that horrible feeling.
2 minutes, it's all gone.
Yeah.
So you apply it once a day. Once a day. It doesn't matter what you do to your hands afterwards.
That's why I can wash my hands afterwards, because it's not on top of my skin.
It's inside, working with your skin's metabolism.
It's amazing.
And it's the second, I mean, think about this. So out of all of our products, which are crazy, right? A hand cream is our second highest award-winning product.
Brilliant.
As a hand cream.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Which is kind of insane. But you've never used a hand cream like it, because it's a treatment.
Yeah.
It's anti-aging. So what's it doing? It's brightening, it's firming, it's plumping, it's hydrating. Once a day. So you just simply put it on in the morning, the afternoon, wherever you want. 24 hours. So we don't say long lasting. 24 hours later, after the first and initial application, the hands were measured, independent clinical laboratory. On average, 23% more hydrated than you were 24 hours before you put the product on. So it's not taking 24 hours to work. It's been working the entire time.
Yeah.
It's just 24 hours later, you are still 23% more hydrated. Again, we're totally transparent. Do you know any brand in the world which tells you the lowest figures?
No, only you.
Normally it says up to.
Up to, which is
so
the highest
they always
figure.
do the highest one. They don't mention that some. Can I just read out this review? And this says get the upper hand, they've said about the Super Hand Serum. And what Joanna said, a customer review, she said, I cannot begin to tell you what a difference this has made to my hands. And my life as my hands were always very, very, very dry and looked quite awful. So all of her life, her hands had been, you know, not good, a bit like mine. Then in capital letters, she's put, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will definitely be buying this, and I've already recommended it to all my friends. When you find a product that works so well, you do recommend it to friends, but the truth is, this is recommended by so many newspapers, magazines.
And a lot of hairdressers use this, because you know, they're doing a lot of hair washing and things like that. And of course, do you want greasy fingers when you've got those scissors are blinking razor
so sharp, aren't they?
Razor sharp. And people don't realise that scissors, hairdressers have their favourite ones. They go to specific places. They have a certain range, a certain type.
Definitely.
It's very personal. Do you want that scissors with greasy hands?
No slip, no.
And that's why they're using it. Aircrew using it. A lot of people in kitchens use it.
Yeah.
It's our second highest award-winning product. The PM's our highest award-winning product. This is our second one.
And I've tried so many different hand creams. There is nothing like this. It's not a hand cream, it's a hand serum. It's not a cream that's going to stick on the top of your skin and just make it look a little bit better for a little while until you wash your hands again and then they're all dry and they're you know, cracking. This goes deep into the skin. It's a serum that works within. So I can wash my hands time and time again for 24 hours and it keeps my skin hydrated, my hands looking young.
A lot of ladies buy this for their gentlemen. Because ladies like gentlemen with softer hands, right? I'm not going to go into it. It's past 2 o'clock, but I'm trying to be reasonable. You know, a lot of women
I think it's a great gift idea as well, you know, and you're looking for that little present for somebody.
Great present.
Even stocking up for Christmas, you could wrap these up as like little crackers. Then it'd be a really nice gift idea.
Great
so
table
you know,
gifts.
Perhaps for teachers and things like that, you know.
We did do that one Christmas. We had it in a Christmas box.
I remember. Yes, we did. Yeah.
But you could do it yourself, couldn't you? And you know, even for a birthday.
Brilliant
it'd be like
price
a
for gifts
sort
as well. And Richard did mention awards. There are so many awards that the team have won across the range, isn't it? But like you were saying, 39
global awards,
and a lot of the awards are voted for by consumers.
Yeah. So, for instance, the hand got best product by lots of people, but one of them was Real Beauty Awards.
Okay.
And the Real Beauty Awards are voted for by real people. That's why they're called Real Beauty Awards, because, call me an old cynic if you will, but a lot of awards are won by the most advertised product brands.
Okay.
You know, but I'm a cynic. What do I know? I can't. You know, I'm sure that's not the case. It just always seems to be the most advertised product, the most payments into the magazine seem to come out tops. I mean, how cynical am I?
How many people can you upset in one evening?
I can try.
We love him, and you love him as viewers as well. Because
well, listen, they don't mind me upsetting them because they keep writing.
Yes,
absolutely.
You keep winning.
Because the products, My Instant Effects, that's what it's all about. And all the products, they're clinically proven. This is all claims that we can make because these are tried and tested claims in labs completely separate to us, completely separate as well to MIE that test these products. So everything we say is 100% true.
Yeah, without a doubt. Busy across everything. Whatever you're shopping for, do confirm your orders. Lots of items, super limited in stock. It'll be just a few minutes until we start calling those sellouts. So if you've got things in a basket and you want to make sure you get them,
we're down to the absolute last few of day and night, and we can count on a hand, and there's so many of you trying to order it, but I know sometimes you think, oh, they're just saying that. But honestly, there's 4 left. The next 4 people for the day and night, I'll be honest, will get it. And that, honestly, is it. The neck and chest is single figures, so it will be the next people to check out. Honestly, it's all... And there's about 40 people trying to get 7 units of that neck and chest. So please do check your baskets out. Get these products home and try them. Value for money is phenomenal for a range that for so many has at last made that difference. All those brands you've tried in the past, all those things that have been promised to you that actually didn't happen, for so many, My Instant Effects have given those results, and you've got the opportunity at great prices to actually discover your own real visible results. It's all results so quickly as well. So it's, the range is all about very quick results, but actually long-term benefits as well, the more that you use. So all I will say is check out those baskets as soon as you possibly can. Now we're going to go back to one of our new bundles.
Yes, the duo bundles have been massively busy, whatever we're talking about, but we've got to go back to the 3D lip plumping treatment. Imagine having a lip plumping treatment that's non-invasive, that doesn't tingle or sting. That's exactly what we've got, isn't it?
And does this.
And does this. Take a look at this picture.
And does this. Because when you apply, this starts working, and within 2 minutes, 20% fuller lips. Richard, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, so no sting, no aggravation. So what we're doing is we're primarily pumping in oxygen. So this is a 2-minute result. Its full result is an hour. But I want to draw your attention to what I call the lip line definition. Where does the skin of the face end and the lip begin? If you look at the left-hand side, This lady would be using a lip pencil because it's a kind of hazy line. On the right-hand side, no lip liner required. Nothing to see here. Then look at the Cupid's bow. The cat's ears in the middle. Look how much sharper that is. On the right-hand side, look how much plumper and larger the top lip looks. And when you look at the whole lip, how much more colour is there? And this is the full product. You see the lines are diminished also. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is if you look closely at the before, on the right-hand side of your screen, that lip is slightly less than the left-hand side, non-symmetrical.
Oh, yes.
In the after, they're virtually symmetrical.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
And that's one of the funny things with this product. The smaller the lip, the more it grows. So if you have very, very thin lips, so not a lot is not a lot. 20% of not a lot is not a lot. You'll see it when you take the photograph. But if you have very, very thin lips, then use it once a day for 7 days, on average 35% bigger.
Wow.
If you have very, very, very luscious lips, they tend not to get bigger, they get plumper.
Right.
So imagine a balloon. The first time you get a balloon out, you put one breath into it, it seems to make a huge difference.
Yeah.
When the balloon is quite big, one breath doesn't seem to make that much difference. It's just plumper. So when you first get this home, the first time you use it, when you twist the bottom to get the product onto the brush, you might have to twist it 10 or 12 times. It's not because it's empty. What it is, it needs to work its way up. This is an airless container, contains lots of oxygen. And we've got to keep that oxygen, it's like a jack in a box. Like, that's another sound of so it's a jack in a box. So we have to keep it, tight like this. As soon as it comes onto the brush.
Yeah, he has. He's rested. That's the difference, isn't it?
It takes a little while for that on the first time because we haven't used this before. And I'm just going to do it on me. I've got my glasses.
And it's not that it's empty, it's because it's this airless container. And once it's there, each time you twist it, it'll come then.
Yes, exactly. So then if you have a mirror, which I don't, you just apply it to your lips like that on the brush. And 2 minutes, we'll see what happens to me live on air. Live on air. Victor Khayyam, wasn't it? I liked it so much, I bought the company. If you're old enough to remember that, you need this product. So 2 minutes, 20% plumper. Its full effect is an hour. You've still got those effects after 4 days. Now, you can use it 4 times a day. It doesn't give you any better effect, but some people just like it. So after 2 minutes, it's the full effects aren't there, but everything that product's going to do is now done. So all the oxygen has gone into your skin, and we've deposited those hyaluronic filling spheres. If you are going to wear lipstick, take a soft cloth, remove the residue. We need the residue to hold the blanket that holds the oxygen close to your skin. If you're not going to wear lipstick, you can either remove it or just wear it. Everyone I know just wear it as like a lip gloss. It's non-sticky, it's non... You know those products
some of them are
and
nasty,
then catch hairs
do,
and then
your lips stick together and they're all bitty, aren't they? Yeah.
So, don't say bitty.
I knew as soon as I said it, you'd pick up.
You either leave it on like a lip gloss, or if you're going to wear lipstick, you remove it. Now, most people I know stop wearing lipstick on a daily basis because after using the product, it looks like you're wearing lipstick. When we do this live on set, I have to get a cloth and rub the lip to prove the model is not wearing lipstick. So I've just applied it. I've probably been bumping my gums for about 2 minutes. So let's, if I've got to stop smiling, if I've got to stop smiling.
If you can.
If I can. So.
Right, so just applied to one. Yes, you can.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Real difference, can't you? How it's lifted
very
on that
much
side,
on that bottom lip, very much. But then you can see as well the definition on the top lip, and it is thicker than on the other side. So just did the one side, so like a split screen, and that's what it's all about. And we have got befores and afters as well, just like you're seeing there with Richard. Richard's done that live in the studio, and it's been on for around about 2 minutes.
We should do Sean's as well.
Then you can see here the 3D lip plumping treatment been applied just for 2 minutes to, again, you can sort of half of the mouth there, and you really can see the Cupid's bow.
The definition,
it's
like
amazing.
the lip line. You know that. I mean, you use lip liner all the time, don't you? To define it.
She looks like she's got lip liner on already.
But then when we see
shapes there,
the full lip, like Richard was saying, I hadn't realised how symmetrical it makes the. Because if you look to the left-hand side on the before, it's a different shape, isn't it? Look at it after; it's perfectly symmetrical. It's like the lips when, you know, there's a certain designer who uses lips on all of her handbags and things such as that, and it's that perfect shape. Yeah,
and it's given you that look.
And that is 2 minutes.
And not only has it improved the whole look, it looks like she's got the lip liner on, she's got the definition, how hydrated her lips are, how smooth they are.
Nourish.
Absolutely.
Luscious.
And
Nourished.
That was the
I combined them.
The two words
Nourished.
together.
It was a combined.
And then if you do struggle with lines around your lips and your sort of makeup, your lipstick.
Well, if you look there, sorry, I know I'm being naughty, but if you look there, she has got some very fine lines above her lip.
She probably didn't want you to pick those out, really.
Well, probably didn't, but there you go.
But you did.
They do say, if you want empathy, talk to your friends. If you want an answer, talk to your husband.
Talk to Richard.
Or talk to me. Afterwards, all those little fine lines above the lip, there's only a few, gone.
And the colour's changed as well, because it does bring out this sort of really great colour to the lip.
Yeah, so it's what we're doing is we're pumping oxygen. This 2-minute result is purely the effects of blood. So oxygen goes in, we encourage blood in, because oxygen is to blood what nectar is to bees. The oxygen goes in, blood comes forward, there's your 2-minute result. The hour result is even better.
So you can happily go out without putting any lipstick on because your lips look amazing. But if you do want to apply lipstick, it's the only product you then take off and then apply your lipstick. You can, after 2 minutes, just take it off, apply your lipstick. But lots of you won't even bother, I don't think. I think you'll think your lips look so good without, and feel so nice as well. You'll just apply it and use it a bit like a lip gloss, really.
But no sting, no irritation.
Yes, if you've used anything in the past.
If you're scared of those injectables, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant price.
Probably sold 3 million of these.
Oh my goodness.
We've done about 5,000 challenges.
And it's the first time we've done a duo, remember, here at Shop on TV.
I forgot it was a duo.
$31.99. It's like
for two.
Yeah, for two.
You get
it's like you're buying one and you're getting one free. $31.99 or $12.31 on your first of 3 interest-free PayPal payments if you're paying online. So shopontv.co.uk. So much to tell you on the show. So busy we've been. In fact, we've got some breaking news. Our AM and PM duo. What's going on that screen there? Let's take that away because it's sold out.
Yeah.
That's the first sellout of the night.
The sold out comes up all right. Look, the limited stock was very strange.
Sold out.
It's sold out. It says it just right.
Just can't get the staff these days.
It's not computer. It's not
Sadly, there's lots of you still with that in baskets. And now if you check out, it's going to say sold out. I'm really sorry.
On the plus side, they could always order them as singles and pay more than you would have done.
You could, and some people actually have
as well.
And, you know, still good
they're
value.
available individually, but obviously we had a really good deal with them together.
Yeah.
We will try and get it back in stock as quickly as possible. Like Richard was saying, it's going to take a good few weeks before we manage to get it.
Neck and chest on the screen, the neck and chest serum. This is going to be the next one to go.
Shall we see? Shall we see? We won't say a thing. The before and after, this is what we call a split screen. So you've got one half of the actual neck that hasn't been applied to, and that's your before. You can see the skin's very tough. You can see very sort of dark lines, and that's the wrinkle, and because it's so deep, it's very dark. But on the after, can you see how much smoother the skin is? And can you see the white lines on the after? That is actually the deep wrinkle been pulled out in just 2 weeks. I think that's life-changing, because I know, and this lady is actually Richard's mother-in-law, that is a neck that you'd try and hide. You'd wear a polo neck, you'd wear a scarf.
Yeah, well, at the time,
the summer.
From the sort of chest up, she looked older than her mother. From the chest down, she's still pretty hot.
I just think that's so wrong.
So
I know, but now I've equalled her up, because that neck now, I can tell you she was armadillo, turkey neck, and her neck still to this day 10, 15 years off her.
Great.
That's why she forgives you for the things
That's
you say,
why.
because you have improved her neck. Should be $39.50, $23.99, but I know we've got such a small amount of this.
I think I just heard 10 times the amount of people are trying to buy of what we have remaining. So many of you.
Just check out as soon as you can, because sadly you are going to miss out on that. That will be sold out. Even if it's in your basket, it's not yours till you check through. More people are ordering than stock is there.
Tips for applying? We haven't done any tips for applying.
Yes.
What, the neck?
Yeah.
I don't think we've got. Well, you can just briefly, yeah. We're just very worried. We're worried about you telling everybody about it and they can't actually buy it.
Well, good.
Go on, quickly.
They can come and pay full price.
Application.
So clean skin, upward motion on the front. Don't forget to go right round the back of the neck, up into the nape of the neck. Again, upward motion, because there's a lot of skin back there. And as we firm that, helps the front. Also, as a byproduct, gives you a little mini facelift at the same time. And don't forget to go over your chest area as well.
And can we just remind everyone of that live result we had in the studio? Because Helen was with us a couple of weeks ago.
And Helen, mid-70s.
And she'd used on a neck and a décolleté there as well. You can see how it
live on the show.
Lifted the jawline, and it really has.
I mean, that is a turkey neck, isn't it?
Yeah. That you can see how soft the skin is, and then how it has really firmed that skin, and she went right around the back of the neck as well. Yes, much brighter. You can see the difference actually in sort of the age spots, the brown spots on a décolleté.
As we brighten the skin, we diminish the colour intensity automatically.
Right.
Over a period of time, we brighten the skin more, yes, but we actually physically reduce the colour intensity of the blemish as well.
So 003 109 if you want that neck and chest serum. Be very, very quick.
There's 3 left. We'll just chat.
Let's go. Let's move away.
Now, you need to check your
$23.99. Brilliant prices.
That'd be such an amazing result, wouldn't it? Get your confidence back. Wear that necklace. Honestly, it's fabulous.
If you've got it, flaunt it. And if you haven't got it, get it and flaunt it.
Now, something else that is really busy. We're heading towards sort of the last of the stock of virtually everything from the range. So we've got a really nice duo here, which was the eye lift serum. That is approaching, where are we now with
75%.
that? 75%. This has been a bit of a, virtually a buy one, get one free. It's about 50 pence off a buy one, get one free, which is brilliant, because this is a product, again, well, shall we look, can make such an amazing difference around the eyes, and not just under the eye, above the eye as well, really.
Yeah, so we originally I developed this for a world-renowned global female artiste that every single person out there would. Yeah, we're not talking sort of B-lit, we're talking Hollywood.
Everybody would know it.
Anyway, she wanted something to get a photo ready around the eye in 15 minutes. So this lady here, 57, you can see some redness under the eyes, some puffiness. 15 minutes later, gone.
Yeah, right in the corner of her eyes. They're very red, actually, aren't they?
Yes.
And then it has completely diminished.
And again, look at the eyelid. On the before, that eyelid is touching the lash line. On the after, you can see it's been raised. So it works above and below the eye. Don't forget to go out into the crow's feet area. Within 2 minutes, you can apply makeup, even oil-based makeup. So usually people stop wearing the concealer. They might still want an eyeshadow, but they usually stop wearing the concealer. With this lady, she's 35, 36, something like that. So there's some darkness and some puff underneath. Look how much brighter and smoother the underneath area is. But on this particular lady, really want to draw your attention to the eyelid. On the before, it doesn't look like she's got a hooded eyelid. On the after, oh my goodness. Now, all that eyeshadow would be on display all the time. There's no hooded eye there at all.
Her eyes look alive, awake, you know.
And this lady looks as if she's been upset, or she had a very late night. Younger. Again, we like to show you different ethnicities, different age profiles to show the effects. 15 minutes later, how much more awake, how much more alive, how much younger does she look?
It looks like she's been on a 2-week holiday, doesn't it?
Exactly.
I love that before and after.
That dark, the puff, all gone. And again, above the eye, I mean, she's a young lady. She hasn't got that much of a hooded eye. But again, you can see it lifted up. So if you look at the before, the eyelid is closer to the lash than in the after. That's just 15 minutes. His full result is 3 hours from there.
Wow. And that result, I mean, you look at that, and I know lots of us probably looked in the mirror and looked at, you know, we've looked like that before. Yeah. Perhaps you've had a good few nights where you haven't slept well. Perhaps you've got a little baby that's waking you up constantly. Or perhaps you've gone through an upsetting time and you've been crying a lot. They just look like really sad, tired eyes, don't they? And the after, she looks like she's back to her teenage years again.
And this isn't covering up, this isn't concealer. You know the products. I've seen you know, talk about the products. They just simply fill in a mask. And under lights in the studio, that looks really good. No, we're not filling in, we're not masking, we're not concealing. There's no colour here. There's no coverage. You can apply makeup afterwards. We're physically changing your skin. We are physically taking that water out, and we are reducing the darkness physically.
And important to say, clinically tested and proven as well.
Some products go on the skin and sort of iron and hold the lines like that, and then it diminishes through the day sort of thing. But this is a product that actually goes into your skin, so you're getting the results from inside out. And like you say, those results have been clinically proven and measured, so they don't just visually look and think, oh yes, it does look a little bit better. These numbers, these have been tried and tested and measured. So when we talk about elasticity, what
these
does that mean?
in a laboratory. So elasticity is firmness of your skin. When I talk about pinching skin, do not pinch around your eye. Don't do that.
No.
But to describe what elasticity is, if you were to pinch the skin on your hand, how fast would it come back? It's how much spring is in your skin. So the more springy your skin is, the less wrinkles you're going to have. So imagine like a brown paper bag. If you're old enough to remember what brown paper bags were, you could scrunch them up and they'd be all wrinkly and loose. And then we used to blow them up and bang them.
Yeah, we did.
Do you know that? So you blow them up and all those, that's like firming your skin, plumping it, taking out the wrinkles. So, again, we show you our lowest figures. After an hour, average 82% firmer. 4 weeks 138, 6 weeks 143. Again, we're showing you that cumulative build. So over time you get better and better. They're the averages. Again, if you're over 40, you know, you're likely to be between average and highest. And the highest figures there are going to be on our 70-year-olds on the panel. Our worst results, I shouldn't call them our worst, should be our lowest results.
Lowest.
This proves we had a 100% success rate. That's why we're so transparent. I don't know any brand in the world which tells you their lowest results.
No, normally they say up to the highest result that they've got, whereas you're completely honest and you see the lowest, the average and the highest. And what age do you say really between average and highest would be? What sort of age would you be to get those sort of results?
Generalised, but over 40. So between 40 and 70.
Because I think a lot of people think, oh, it's too late. I haven't done anything.
I get that all the time. The worst condition, or the older your skin is, the more dramatic the change will be.
Fabulous.
Because we genuinely work with your skin. We physically make your skin younger. So, you know, if you look in the mirror and think, well, nothing can work, I challenge you.
Yeah, it's never
I'll challenge you.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you are like 75 or an 80-year-old and you say, right, this doesn't work on me, what we'll do is we'll issue you a free product. Your thing is that you will take a photo before and you'll take a photo after 1 week and a photo after 2 weeks, and we'll prove it. There's a challenge.
There is a challenge.
You want to take me up on it? Get in touch with the website. We'll take that challenge.
It is a duo, remember, that you're getting here for the eye serum. I've just found this fabulous review as well in one of Richard's books. This is a genius product. Within 3 days of use, my eyes are no longer puffy. My fine lines are greatly reduced. Happy, happy, happy.
I love that.
Could you get these kind of results and be happy, happy, happy?
A lot of the 5-star reviews, actually, they say a word 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy, happy, happy. Because at last they found something. How many products have you tried? And I've tried lots of products that have made my eyes worse. They've ended up being puffier. You've at last perhaps found that product that's... Can you look at that eye? All of these befores and afters. It's not just the under eye area that is hugely improved. You also see a vast difference on the hoodiness of the eye as well. And I think for me, I aged under the eye so young that it really did dramatically age me. Whereas finding something that works is just, oh gosh, a lifesaver, because people look straight into your eyes.
Yeah.
So conscious. Have photographs taken. It's all I'll look at. Zoom in to my eyes. How bad do my eyes look? So to find something that actually works changes all of that. But don't just use it under the eye, because now as I've got older, I've got that hoodiness. So sometimes I can look like my eyes are shut because they're so heavy. Use it on top of the eye as well, and then you can really see your makeup great, but it looks like your eyes are open. It makes such a difference.
If you have those constant issues, now most people and most clients we see with constant issues, they claim, you know, it's like hereditary, my mum had it. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing anyone can do, I've got to go and have surgery. No, what you got to do is just follow these simple rules. You take the product and you apply it night and morning for 14 days. And it doesn't matter what happens on day 3, on day 4, day 5. What happens is that along that time frame of 14 days, you'll have a 24-hour period where your dark will go zoomp. The next 24-hour period, your puff will go zoomp. Now the quickest I've ever done it is day 1, 2, 3, 4 dark, 5 puff. The longest it's ever taken is day 13 dark, day 14 puff. But even if it happens on day 3 or day 5 or day 7 or day 9, keep going to the 14 days. After the 14 days, use it at night. You can use it in the morning, it's not a problem. It's 10 times more powerful at night though.
Oh wow.
So then just keep using it at night. So in that 14-day period, what would we say? We say, if you're under 40, we would say generally gone. If you're under 50, we would say generally 90%. If you're under 60, we would say generally 80% reduced.
Fantastic, and that's why we're so busy on this. We've never had this bundle actually, we've only ever sold it individually.
As a single unit,
and it's a bit like a buy one get one free, isn't it?
It is.
Bar 50p.
The only thing I'd say with this product is that we've actually stolen some of our American product.
We've moved it across, haven't we?
We've borrowed it so we could do this deal.
So if you order the eye lift and you get a product that says depuffing serum, it's exactly the same product, it's just in America we call it depuffing serum. It just works in America. But to fulfill this deal, we've had to steal some of the stock that should have been going to America, and I hope they're not watching, because otherwise they're going to get very upset with me because we've cut short their order.
It may be different packaging,
but we're very grateful.
Exactly the same product inside for you. You will get a duo, you will get 2 of them, remember, for £12.15 if you use PayPal on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
And you could, if you like, split that with your mum, your sister, your husband, you know, your son, because it's for girls and for the guys. Or you might just want to stock up, or once you've used it, I think you'll probably want to keep one in your handbag.
I shouldn't say it.
What are you saying now?
Christmas is not far.
You're okay.
Gosh.
We've already started. A lot of people have started already.
It's so close.
It's nearly
now.
autumn.
It was really dark driving down tonight, wasn't it? We're like, oh, winter's...
What's going on?
Christmas is coming.
Yay. Ho, ho, ho. So, so stop.
Ho, ho, ho.
And they have got a long life as well, haven't they?
3-year shelf life.
Brilliant.
Great.
So no problems there. And because all of our products go in what's called airless containers, it's like that P advert for a brand I can't mention. Fresh as the day they were picked. So it's we've manufactured the product, it goes into an airless container.
Right.
And then nothing can happen to it.
Brilliant.
Great.
So it's as fresh as the day it was manufactured.
Great.
Fabulous.
Well, I think we've had another sellout whilst we've been chatting there. The neck and chest serum, well done. That's sold out now also. It's gone from limited stock to sold out completely. So apologies if you didn't get it. Stay tuned to our website for when we get it back in stock and for when we have another live show with MIE. Lots of items, really busy. If you've got anything in a basket, do check it out. And remember, if you are multi-ordering across the range, only 1 postage per order of £4.95. We are going to go back to another favourite of yours since you used it, the Triactive.
Yeah, I was advised to use hyaluronic acid, so I bought some, and I did fall in love with hyaluronic acid, but when I used my Instant Effects MIE's hyaluronic acid, it was like nothing else I'd tried, and we'll talk through why that is. But when we first launched this about a year or so ago, it sold out in about 20 minutes. We really struggled to get stock here on ShopOnTV, and we've had a really big gap since we've had it, so it's been massively busy tonight. I think lots of you have been waiting for it. So many of you have got this in baskets. You do need to check this out, otherwise what's happened to all those other products? Nearly half the stock has sold out and gone, and as soon as we say that, our stock seems to go tonight. But have a look when it was actually tried and tested at the results, because if you want to see percentages, when you see 100%, 95%, 100%, 100%, 100%.
And this is it's a customer panel that we're looking at.
Yeah, I think this is about 172 respondents here. And, you know, anyone can join the panel. So any viewers out there who'd like to join the panel, just go onto our website and just say, can I be on your panel? And what you do then is you get products before anyone else.
So products in
we
development.
just ask you a questionnaire that's got like 7 questions on it, or maybe 8, and the answers are yes or no. You don't have to comment, you don't have to write anything, you just click the button yes or click the button no. So I like the texture, yes or no, 100% liked it. And the only reason the 95% was on the wrinkles is because some of the respondents did not have wrinkles.
Didn't have any wrinkles.
Right, okay.
100, 100, 100, 100. The most important one is the last one. The question is this the best product you've ever tried or heard of to do what I've told you it should do? Now, unless we get 95% plus yes answer to that, so yes or no, it stops. This is the only product I've ever done and ever created that had 100%. This is the best hyaluronic product I have ever tested, tried or heard of.
Great.
And I did this to you, if you remember. I said, right, apply this, and you're going to do something in a few minutes. I'm not going to tell you what it is until you do it. And I said, oh, feel your skin, and you felt your skin. And then I just waited, and then you felt it again and again and again and again. You will not believe how the skin feels. It's what's called an after feel. All of our products have great after feel. What does after feel mean? It means after you've applied the product, feel your skin. How does it feel? After the feel of your product. So I've been involved in, I don't know, 2,000 products in my life. In that scenario, we've probably benchmarked, I don't know, maybe another 5,000, 10,000 products. So when you come to me and ask me for a product, develop a product, we need to benchmark. So we would find lots of products that exist within your area and say, right, we've got to be better than all of those. I have never created, I have never felt any product anywhere in the world which gave you this after feel. It's like, it's better than, a lot of people say silk, right?
I wondered where you were going there.
When I was like, that is not.
Is it?
I thought, oh my goodness, I know it's gone
I don't know where you're going.
No idea
like
what we're talking
velvet, rosy petal, silk. It's like, unless you try it, unless you feel your skin, I don't know what the words are, but try it.
Well,
so when you have applied it, so before you apply it, take a photo like with all our products, then take your finger and just poke your skin a little bit. Then apply the product. Wait a minute, then I want you to poke your skin again, and you'll immediately feel that plumping. It's blowing up the mattress because we're using different molecular weights of hyaluronic, go into different levels of your skin, and these are advanced hyaluronics. So you can buy a hyaluronics for like £200 a kilo. Ours more like, I think the most expensive one is £3,500 a kilo.
Gosh.
It's the same as you'd use it's the same product used in injectables. It has similar effects to injectables in terms of its wrinkle reduction, its significant wrinkle reduction, even inside the first 15 minutes. So what we're doing is we're really blowing up that mattress. So as we age, we get looser skin because we lose collagen about 1% a year from the age of 20, 25. Ladies lose 20%. We don't get that, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay? We're all right.
We're a bit luckier, aren't we?
Ladies lose 20% of their collagen production during the menopausal process. And what that means is your skin becomes looser. It's like a mattress. You've blown it up and it goes zzz. That's another one.
Another one. We need to do a montage of these.
And we blow it up immediately. So within 1 minute of applying, basically you can do it straight away. Soon take your hands away from your face. But within a minute, just poke. not too hard, and you'll immediately feel it. Then I want you to touch your skin. I want you to touch and feel it. And I guarantee you, you won't touch it once. You won't even touch it twice. You will keep touching and feeling it because you will not believe it because you've never felt anything like it. I never have, and I've been in the industry 30 years. 30 years?
And the rest.
A bit more now, maybe.
I think you've lost a
30,
few years.
yeah, 35
I think you're trying
years.
to stay younger.
I've never felt it before, ever.
No.
Ever.
Great.
I've used so many different hyaluronic acids and there's been nothing like this. And it really does go into the skin as well. So if you do apply makeup on top, you never get that horrible sort of peel or, you know, your makeup
Skin just drinks it. Literally drinks it. I mean, I put it on before the show after my oxygen mask, but you know, normally you put it on and the moment you take your hands away from your face, you touch your face and it's gone.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And that means it's working. That's the great thing.
It does feel, like you say, like silk. It's quite incredible. The feeling, you will be exactly that, just like Richard said. You're, God, wow, is that my skin? And again, a product for me that on my non-working days, completely makeup free. Remember, this is our most rebought beauty range here at ShopOnTV, and actually it's our most rebought product out of all the products
across the whole catalogue that we have. So £26.99 for your hyaluronic serum. 074869 is the item number. If you've got it in a basket, again, check it out. We've had 2 sellouts already on the show live.
And some things are getting very, very close, but we're going to tell you about what we've got left. We won't tell you about what we've sold out of. So where shall we begin?
The hand serum, your favourite when it comes to hand serums across any hand creams Hayley's ever used, because once you apply this, it lasts for 24 hours, even if you wash your hands.
Yeah, you can wash your hands like I do continually throughout the day. This doesn't sit on top of your skin. Like all of the MIA products very much, they go into the skin, they're working in the skin. So this is a serum that you won't wash away. This is a serum that goes into the skin and keeps your hands hydrated for 24 hours. I get very cracked knuckles that bleed just for no reason, but especially in the winter, but especially I do wash my hands far too much, constantly washing my hands.
And that before and after was a working gentleman's hand.
Great.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, can we see that again?
Gosh.
Just quickly.
Because they looked
he had great hands.
So it's a working gentleman.
Fantastic.
Working outdoors. So you can see the brightness, you can see the firmness. Look at the changing colour.
Yeah.
So it's all physically de-aging. Hands give you away. You spend time on your face, your neck gives you away. Hands always give you away. So when you see those people, you know, those celebrities who are very aged, you know, their face looks like Voldemort, but look at their hands. Look at their hands.
He's off again.
Their hands are like walnuts.
There's not a great deal you can do about your hands, but there is now with that hand serum. The other great thing is it's not greasy, you know, if you're working.
Quickly.
Come on, why not?
Legs.
Yeah.
I tell you what, put them on your leg.
Nice.
So put the
Honestly,
put the hand
you will
serum
never ever
onto your legs, not your
tried
hands
a
on
leg
your legs.
product.
Put the hand serum.
Well,
onto
you
your
know,
legs.
hands on legs ain't a bad thing.
You'll see a difference there.
It's past the watershed.
He wanted to rub it on Sean's leg, but he declined.
I did.
Other items we need to try and fit in before the end of the show. The Deep Line Elixir. Shall we see what it does? This is what it does. It instantly gets rid of those lines and wrinkles. We can see on the forehead in the before.
Deep lines,
and they're gone in the after.
And this is a great brush applicator. You just turn it on the bottom and then the product comes through onto the brush and you address wherever that problem is. At $19.99, Richard calls it the confidence booster. 040331 is the item number, less than £20.
And when we say my instant effects, did you see it was 10 minutes, those befores and afters? So if you're going, perhaps you're going to a wedding, perhaps you're going to meet friends that you haven't seen for years, you could be the youngest looking one and you can apply makeup on top as well. And another product we need to tell you about is on your screen now.
Brand new lip plumping duo, because you actually get 2 of the lip plumping treatments for $31.99. It's like you're buying one and getting one free. And in 2 minutes, you get these kind of results. And it's not invasive. There's no sting. There's no aggravation. But you get that definition to the lip, that glow, that gloss to the lip.
It looks like she's got lip gloss on. It looks like she's got lip liner on, but she hasn't. That is just the lip plumping treatment. Works in just 2 minutes. Actually makes your lips 20% fuller in 2 minutes. You won't perhaps wear lipstick again, because you'll find the colour it creates as well is amazing. That's just bringing the blood into your lips. But if you want to apply lipstick, just take it off first after the 2 minutes and put your lipstick on.
489183 is the item number, and you will get 2 of those.
And have we got time for one more thing?
And this, well, it's not one, it's 2, because it's a duo. With our serum, our eye serum.
This is going to be the next item to sell out. Might sell out just after the end of the show.
If you want to get this is addressing all those problem areas around the eye, not just underneath the eye, also on the eyelid area as well.
Yeah, when you get that sort of hanging skin on the eyelid. Can you see how it lifts the eyelid?
It's also puffiness and dark circles.
She looks so tired, doesn't she, before? Look at after. She looks like she's a teenager again. Again, in just 15 minutes.
And again, it is a duo. You will get 2 of them.
And the other great thing to say is all of these claims have been clinically proven and tested. So this is all about real and visible results. And the reason we can show these befores and afters and the percentages and say these are the results you can get is they've been thoroughly tested. This is all complete, you know, it's all completely true what you're seeing.
Now we've got to say a huge thank you to the main man himself, our Richard. Thank you for the sound effects tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. I think I've done a record today. I've been told to shut up the most time.
Hey, that's good. Well done. Yeah, be quiet.
We'll see you soon. Take care. Good night.
Bye.
Be quiet, Richard.